times. I had to press it 4 times. Imagine that. Crazy. That's dog. I don't need to change the water. I just added my own. I added my own water into it. It's just a bit bitty at the bottom. I added the water that I'm drinking into it. It'll be fine. But yeah, I hate going live on YouTube. Yeah, George Jetson, I had to push this button once, and I have to push it 4 times. It's a shame, because I need the watch hours. Otherwise I'd be like, fuck off. I don't want to do this shit, fuck off. I don't know if it's delayed on YouTube now, but if it is, you know, it is, whatever. Whatever. It's fine. I just want to move this around a bit and make sure it looks good, because I'm not sure how I feel about some of this in some of the places. Hello, Spirit. It's always got a big... It's really bad. It's really bad. I'm working, I'm doing it. We're gonna... We cog fun today. Which means I'm being productive, you know? At the very least. I am here to say something on Hinge. Are you embodying YouTube chat? Because YouTube chat is like the most unhinged piece of shit to ever exist. Like, Mackie was talking about her YouTube chat yesterday, and someone was like saying about a poop sock. And I'm just like, please don't talk about poop sock. That's my suggestion. Please don't ever come into my channel and talk about poop sock. Unless you got something funny to say, actually. Then I probably want to know about a poop sock. Try modding for someone who the interface is butts and the person only takes care of it, but... Dude. I don't even like the YouTube interface for anything else. I think it's bad. I think... But the thing is that, like, YouTube can kind of get away with doing what it does because they have no real, like, actual competitors. Like, live is a secondary to them. That's the thing, is that because they have no real competitors, they don't need to improve anything. So they just don't. Why would you? And I've said this before about a lot of things, and people in the Gunpla community are always mad about third-party kits. They're always mad. They're just like, oh, all these like Chinese companies, blah blah blah, are making knockoff kits, blah 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 blah. But I say, yeah, okay, it's bad to take stuff that's trademarked and like kind of like rip it off, right? However, Bandai need companies to turn around and basically do the same thing that they're doing in order, like, competition makes stuff like strive better, essentially. You're never going to improve if you don't have competition. You're never going to improve if you're the only company person doing that one thing, because, you know, like, it would be the same with Games Workshop. It would be the same with, like, anything. Like, this sort of, like, stuff wouldn't improve because they wouldn't have to. They wouldn't have to. Yeah, competition generally increases the quality of everything, because you got to do better than your competitors, right? So why would you not want to do better than your competitors by, I don't know, doing research, innovating like new ideas? That's why I think it's like a good thing. That's why I don't mind it so much. RadTube when I've been tubing. Yeah, God. I would never want to. I will say I would never want to make a platform like YouTube. It'd be so much effort, but at the same time, I don't know. Let me move myself a little bit down. I don't know, like, I really do wish there was like a decent competitor to a lot of platforms. It's sort of the same with like Twitch. Kurchi, hello, Vulcan, how you doing? How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. It's the same with, what's it called? It's the same with Twitch, right? Twitch have never really had much of a competitor. Like, we had Mixer for a while, that crashed and burned into flames. We had Facebook Gaming. They bought out a lot of people. But ultimately, Facebook Gaming kind of like didn't hit the mark. Not enough people use it because you have to have a Facebook account. And I feel like a lot of Twitch viewers who are our age and or younger, they don't really use Facebook. I haven't had Facebook for years. So people didn't want to have a Facebook account, so they didn't watch YouTube gaming. There was one guy that I used to watch that was a GTA role player. This is way before I started streaming. And he moved over to Facebook gaming. And I said, well, I'm never watching this guy again, am I? Like, get your bag. Like, genuinely, if you're getting a bag that's big enough for you to be set for, like, I don't even care how many years. If you're getting a big bag, chase that bag. Like, no shame about it. I think it's a good thing. I think in the long run it probably hurt him, but yeah.
Oh,
don't really like him anyway. I never used Mixer though. I didn't know what that was like. Yeah, be the competitor you want to see when you want to see corporations do it. But yeah, no, Kick. I don't know. I'm not a big Kick fan. Some streamers that I watch, I don't know if Facebook gaming is still a thing. I don't know. I haven't checked on it in a while. Some streamers I watch do like a Kick stream like once or twice a week. And I just don't watch the streams. That's just it. Like, if I don't have to interact with it, then I just won't. I'll watch a highlight on YouTube and that's about it. I can't watch Kick and be happy. There's a lot of people on that platform that don't deserve to have a platform. Like Sam Pepper. There are people who have quite literally been literally cancelled that shouldn't be allowed to have a platform. And they continue to do bad shit, by the way. This isn't just like a, that shithead is still around. Yeah, he streams on Kick. This is what I mean by, like, you know, I won't use a platform that allows really shitty people. Yeah. It is wild. It is wild that someone like that is still allowed to exist. People like that shouldn't exist. A grift that worked too well for the rugby board. They also don't like VTubers. The whole platform doesn't like VTubers. But yeah, no, they whenever you become a Twitch partner, it seems they pretty much like message you like nearly immediately, and they're just like, "Are you interested in streaming on Kick?" They do it a lot. It's a thing. And I would really recommend that anyone worth like 2 cents do their research on like why it's such a bad thing. Always research your platforms, etc., etc. Like, but yeah, whenever you become a Twitch, everyone I know who has got Twitch partner has been messaged by Kick, emailed by Kick, inviting them to their platform. It's like they try and poach people with the good old draw of you get more money on Kick, which you do. That is true. It is a platform where you will earn more money probably. However, you have to decide whether what's more important to you. Yeah, you also have to deal with people like Sandpaper, you know? Or like they platformed that Johnny Somali guy. Low 6 figures to go to Kick. Fuck, man. It's a good deal though, isn't it, at the end of the day? That's why people do it. That's why people do it. Because unless you're a really big streamer on Twitch, or you do a lot of YouTube content, you're not making that money. Yeah, it is full of shitty chuds. Yeah, absolutely. That's just the way it is. It's a shame. It's a shame because I feel like, you know, other platforms kind of are able to sort of leverage that and be like, oh, well, we don't need to worry about competitors because of this, and this. Which is always a shame. Neko Bing Bing, welcome to the follow. Yeah, I only support non-shitty chuds, and that includes myself. At some point in time, someone's gonna genuinely believe that I'm actually a chud. It's like, so, it's like my mccrelly video on YouTube. You can see what sort of, content recommends it. There's like an Asmongold video in there. There's like a Rev Says Dezu video in there, and I'm like, what the fuck? That couldn't be like further away from my content. They call themselves fuck, man. Fuck. Hello, Pancake, how you doing? Did I try mccrelly? I did! I did! Wait, I can show myself again. I got a YouTube video with my highlights from it. I tried it. I feel I didn't do too badly. It's not my latest video I have pinned, but it's the other one. It's the nuggets. Crowley was right. Like, it's the nuggets that make you fail, and I didn't do great. You haven't even tried it. You can't talk to me. You haven't tried it. Put your McDonald's where your mouth is. No, not turning point. Oh god, no. Evil words. Real evil words. My paint tastes nice today. It tastes kind of sweet. You wish you could have McDonald's where your mouth is? I can't remember, Tyler. How far did you get with the mccrelly? Again, anyone that posts like evidence that they finished it within time, I will send you merch. Out of sheer, I am impressed. You think you could do it? So I thought that I could do it because I had like 2 slices of bread that day. I was completely wrong. I did it, and then I didn't finish. The only thing I didn't finish was like a couple of drinks and the nuggets. The nuggets are the hardest part. What's mccrelly? So mccrelly is 2 large Diet Cokes, extra ice, a large chocolate shake, a double quarter pounder with no ketchup, no pickles, no onions, etc., etc. Like, there's no, like, trimmings on it, basically. And then a 20-piece McNugget, 2 chocolate chip cookies, and a mini McFlurry, with a mini Oreo McFlurry with extra M&Ms. Now, in this country, we don't do mini McFlurries. We just do one size. So I had to get the one size fits all McFlurry, and then we also don't have the M&Ms in it either. So I just had to get Oreos. So I feel like that made up for the lack of minis in it. Full size or best? We don't even have it. We don't even have it here. My cat's trying to do something, and I don't know what she's trying to do. She's like stalking. And I just fed her, so she doesn't need any more of that. Can you combine things together? I mean, I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I like the McFlurry though. I never get one. So it was nice to honestly, like, I don't get McFlurries. So it was honestly nice to get one. Like, as a change of pace. And then in this country, I also don't have the cookies. Yeah, it's still a lot of food in 18 minutes. Like, it's an insane amount of food. And then I'm also debuffed by the fact that I have to talk to you guys. So I was trying to do the mccrelly challenge while yapping as well, so I'm already losing time. Which is obviously why I failed. You know, I'm gonna blame chat. Absolutely. I lost time because I'm yapping. Okay? You have to account for the stream attacks. Okay? And the stream attacks means not only does it take me longer to finish a game, it takes me longer to eat food, it takes me longer to paint a mini. Yeah, I got the yapper tag for a reason. Because I don't. You talk to me, and then I will not shut the fuck up talking back at you. You give me a little bit of attention, and I'll run a mile with it. I will also cough at you because hay fever's kicking my ass. Everyone was trying to talk to you while you put in Gundam. How dare they? How dare people try and torture you while you're building Gundam? Terrible. What a terrible fate to behold. Too much attention. But I got a lot of cool ideas for future stuff. I really enjoyed doing the mccrelly. Like, genuinely, I really enjoyed it. It's not really content that I usually do, and it's something that I genuinely want to, like, reach out and do. A verbal essay on all the reasons I think chat should give me their undying love. Well, I'm always here, you know? Constantly. Day in, day out. More times a week than not. I'm always thinking of chat. That's why you should give me. I lay awake at night thinking about chat. The Emperor of Humanity? I am the Emperor of Humanity. I'm not gonna give him any love. He doesn't deserve that. I deserve it. That's real Skaven hours, honestly. Why chat should give birth? And if you want it, then fair enough. Just pizza rolls? What do you have? I just had pasta. What do you want to eat? Aside from McDonald's. I can't help you. Sorry, my cat's telling me. I can't help you with that. I gotta say, one of my best friends, he and his other half, they just had a baby. And I don't really like look at babies and go, that's cute. However, he sent me a picture of his new son. It's actually cute. Maybe it's different when you know the person or like you care about them, right? But I will say that kid was really cute. See how like not pilled I am for various different things. But it is as genuine as it is. This cowboy baby? It is a cowboy baby. It is. Yeah. Did he send you a picture too? If not, I can show you. The child is cute, okay? Like, I'll admit it, it's cute. No one sends you anything, I'll send you it. The cow body? No, the cowboy. Yeah. Do you think that baby's gonna be a cowboy? Is that how it works? Never heard me say anything good about children before. I know it didn't feel forced, but it felt like I was really awkward about it. I felt really awkward. I tried. You're part cowboy? That means Luna's part rat. I mean, that explains a lot, but you know, explains a lot. Al has reds. Look, my main follow. Lived on a horse farm for a few years. Are you sure you're not a horse yourself? Not even the third Emperor's children get a pass because they're adults. Self-made nurgle. Honestly, I feel like that's part of like my DNA. Again, as the unfortunate creator of the maggot cake. I feel like Nurgle had a hand in my form of creation. The what? The maggot cake incident? Nurglet does sound like a bit of a slur. So I made a cake for Nos's birthday last year. When he was here. And, it was really hot because it's summertime. His birthday's in August. And, I unfortunately forgot about the cake underneath like a lid. And we'd eat like a lot of the cake already. So it was pretty much gone to the point. It was foil. Okay, it was under foil. It was barely covered in foil. So we hadn't even eaten barely any of it. It spoiled really quickly. I want to say that. It spoiled really quickly. It wasn't hot. I thought it was really hot. I'm finding excuses now for the maggot cake. Am I finding excuses for the maggot cake? Oh god. Oh, it was the tres leches cake. Oh, it was hot. So it was too hot to eat this cake. But yeah, I made a tres leches cake. And it was too hot. Covered it in foil. A few days later, it's just crawling with maggots. And that's when I knew that Nurgle loved me. It's pretty bad. Any heretics in chat? I like to think that most of them are. Mostly because I have painted one Imperium aligned mini in my life. I think it's still at 1. I think we're still only at 1. Which which I will take. It might increase in future, but I don't think it will. I don't think it will. And that was Saint Celestine. That's the only one that's the only one I've painted. I'm trying to think of my backlog. No. I would just like to say, I didn't skip the recipe. I didn't skip the recipe, I didn't skip the recipe! The recipe was really badly explained. The recipe was really badly explained. It wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. Demi! It's good to see you. How you doing? Have you done a while? I make dodge it legend by rolling cans of sweetened condensed milk and hoping they don't blow up. It's crazy. The more people they kill, the better, to be fair. Like, that just makes it more accurate, right? Yeah, I like chaos stuff. I think chaos is just really more, like, a lot more interesting to paint. Hello, Solar Phantom! How you doing? It had a line that was like, prepare all 3 milks and yeah. So it had a line in the recipe and it was vague. Okay, I just like to say the line in the recipe was like really vague. And it was like, prepare all 3 milks. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll prepare all 3 milks. Proceeds to put all 3 milks into the cake. I was like, it's free cake. You know, it's free milk cake. And then I kind of forgot what Tres Leches was like. So I just baked the cake with 3 different types of milk in it. And it was really weird. It had like a really weird texture to it. It tasted good. It was like jelly. Yeah, it was like somewhere between a cake, fudge, and like a gelato sort of like texture or like a jelly texture. It was weird. It was extremely weird. I wouldn't recommend it. This is my new recipe. Wouldn't recommend it. It was always gelatin. Not at the moment, no. Not at the moment. There was some real life stuff that went on. But soon again. 3 things from the day stand out. 1, mac and tuna mixed dried up in a bowl that you ran hot water in it made you throw up when the smell hit. Well, tuna's gross anyway, so that makes sense. A spoon stuck to a plate with several month-old ice cream. I've done that before. Yeah, I've lifted plates with stuck spoons. But I don't have a 30-inch black dildo under the bed. I'm afraid. There's none of that. You guys have problems? I just wasn't raised right. Why not? Too big. I don't think my bed is 30 inches. Oh, you've been painting your salamanders? Hell yeah! If I'm gonna choose anything Imperium, salamanders are pretty good. How are you enjoying them? Do I need a hug? Not really. I don't like being touched by strangers. I don't like being hugged. I don't even like my friends hugging me. I'm really weird. How short is my bed that isn't 30 inches? Have you seen me? Have you seen me? Am I 30 inches long? No, actually, I don't think even I'm 30 inches long. I probably am. I'm probably about 30 inches. If you know what I'm saying. Five feet is 60 inches? Oh, don't you worry. I'm over 60 inches, baby. 30 inches, 2.5 feet. Fine. Hold on, I'm trying to open this rust bottle. Yeah, my bed's really low down, that's true. Send me the pictures. You can put it on the Discord if you want. If that's easy. Remember, I'm gonna point at all of you, chat. I'm pointing at you. If you finish something this month, you know what you're supposed to do, right? And you should be finishing stuff this month. You should be finishing stuff every month. You should be posting it in the Discord channel. You never finish? Are you a Guna, not a Kuma? Are you a quitter? I'm hearing you're a quitter. Yeah, Tyler, you finished 2 kits. How dare you lie about this sort of thing? Rory's been making progress and he has the audacity to say that. Name of the channel? So there's the monthly mini review, which is August monthly mini review, but you can also do just a miniatures channel as well. I know that Discord's a little bit funny about like adding when you add channels in. So if you want it on stream, put it in the August mini review channel. They'll be reviewed live, usually with Drea and May. If not, you can just put it in the minis channel and I'll take a look. Need to standardize your rules. We're ridiculous. Mine's like the same as May's, pretty much. Yeah. I just added it after the other stream the other day because I'm the only one that didn't have one. And then Noz had a go at me. And was like, you should add one too. And I was like, okay. I will add one. Sorry. We're ridiculous. I'm ridiculous. So that's true. Yeah, I think that was a really good impression of him, honestly. Need to pay more? I feel you on that. We might have 2 things finished though. This month. No! I can't believe Sunny hates me. I can't believe Sunny hates me. That's targeted. That's a targeted chatter harassment right there. How dare you? It gives you a reason to get at least one thing finished. There you go. Can I enter my own? Can I enter my own stuff into the mini review? And be like, guys, I actually finished a thing, and then get them to review it. You finished your one thing, Smith. You finished what's it called as well? You finished a rock guard, right? I'm fishing for compliments. You have to validate me, okay? I need validation. Please validate me. Please, I'm begging you. Please validate me. Your one thing, that's fine. You get something done. You only have 1 kit left. What else do you want to build, Tyler? Out of curiosity, is there anything like that interests you? Like what gunpla would you like? Like the MG. I know you said you like the Vidar. Do you want the MG Vidar? Would that interest you? Hello, Sasquatch. How you doing? Tyler wants one of the NSFW girl play with the big Egyptian dong. I don't blame him. Pretty interesting. MG Vidar will go hard. Even Dex wants an MG Vidar. It looks really nice, honestly. I like the internal workings of it. It reminds me of the Necromunda mech that I did from, hold on, a little while ago. Let me grab it. He's missing an arm. I dropped him. He's got like these bits. These bits on him. He's missing an arm, but it doesn't look too different. I'd love to redo this. I think I have another one somewhere. If I didn't give it to Noz, I would love to redo this at some point. Maybe I will. Oh, the gun's broken too. See that? I didn't give it to you? Okay, I'll have to look for it at some point. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Sorry, I'm moving around in my chair. Because I'm sticking to it. Which is always fun and interesting. In case I do Vansar and Necromunda. Yeah. Yeah. What do I want to do with this wood? I think I have something that I want to put over the wood. I do. Bunch of Rapier, Lance IBO kits in HG. Yeah. It's like, oh, they look kind of good in HG, right? However, you always want the, like... You always want, like, a bigger kit so you can add more detail into it. That's how I feel, anyway. You've made the terrible decision for your wallet to start Age of Sigmar? This makes me very happy. This makes me very happy. What have you bought, Alistair? There's so much good Age of Sigmar that there is no wrong answer to this question. I'm just very curious. You play as the, like, wait, that's so cool. I'm kind of trying to decide if and what I want to play in Necromunda. So we got the starter kit coming. I kind of want to play... Fuck, what's it called? What's it called? Hold on. Let me look at Necromunda real quick. Let me look at Necromunda, because I can't remember what they've added. Because they've got those new starter sets, right? There you go. Okay. It's in my history, so it's pretty easy. Is it going to show the right thing if I tab over? It is. It is. Okay. So, we're getting a box with the Goliath Underhive and the Escher Underhive crew. However, like they're both pretty exciting to paint. I like Cawdor a lot. And I do like Delag. Is that how you say it? Delag? I don't know. Cawdor is really cool because I really like religious symbolism. So it kind of really does it for me. Plus, Priest with fire. Priest with book and fire. Recipe for disaster. Some little Friar Tuck looking asses. Those weapons look like a lot of fun to paint. Just a bunch of little freaks. And I'm not like a human enjoyer, so it's quite nice. And I do like the Delag. Like, they're such like little freaks. I love his snake. I don't like saying that. But I like his snake. I also do like Vansar, because they have the mechs. But that's a lot of men. If you can transition your 40k paid card scheme to your Seraphon, a dark blue with silver and gold stars, absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely,
shit.
I'd say you can.
All right.
Hello, Zuni. What the tail tongue do? You don't want to know. You don't want the answer to that question. Here's the Underhive crew that they did for Delag. Not Delag, for Vansar, sorry. I was reading Delag. And I don't really like the little guys. Like, I think that these mech arms are cool, but they do have a lot of guys, Green Goblin guys. I kind of want to paint Green Goblin. It's a lot of edge highlighting, though. It's a lot of edge highlighting, which doesn't really do it for me. Helmets covering their heads. I like painting flesh, though. I don't mind painting flesh. I think I can get through, like, painting flesh pretty quickly. That's a large copies. Oh, you use them as Inquisitorial agents when you play 40k? That's such a good idea. I'm glad people let you do that. I mean, Inquisitorial agents are pretty much like any little freak around. They're just little freaks. They're just little freaks. I like them, like, I don't like I like the idea of them, I don't really like the state of them, but a new kit for every gang for the next year, same as they're doing for Goliath and Escher with their gang boss and pet boxes. I thought all the Underhive boxes were new though. They are new because they're still in pre-order, but none of them are new minis, right? I think so. What do you mean that they'll get overhauls? Like some new minis? They're not new models. Yeah. Okay. I can't open this. I can open this. The Servitor Ogres, they look really cool. No, I think the Escher and the new Escher, right? They're like improved, right? Improved Escher. They were already really good. Yeah, the new Escher in the starter set. Yeah. But I think the new Escher coming in the box is the old ones, really? Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to compare them. It is. That's really strange. They must be trying to get rid of the old stock then, probably. Peter, Vulcan, Daughter, Finish, mccrelly for sure. Banner Goblins, you missed my joke earlier. I made a really funny joke that chat hated, but it was a really good joke. I said that Sanguinius isn't gonna finish the mccrelly challenge because he's dead. Branded a heretic. It's true, exactly. I mean, neither's Comrade Kurz. Neither's Comrade Kurz. My boy. Horace didn't even get to see the first McDonald's built. My hair is stuck to the cockpit. So I'm trying to grind this up. It's like the Abraham Lincoln. It is. It is. Sorry, Blood Angels fans. If they release a starter set, Escher Goliath as separate boxes, they might replace the old individual box to keep the old sculpts in the Underhive gang bugs. They might. We'll have to see. I would like to see them, update those old boxes, but we'll have to see about that. Oh, that specialist. God, so like I always thought the Necromunda minis were really good. And I still stand by that. I think that they're really good. But seeing them in comparison to the new box, I'm just like, holy hell. The Necromunda sculpts are really good. Hear about Dobby's I don't really keep up to date with Harry Potter. Can't say I'm really much of a fan, honestly. Because it's suppose the time frame the Emperor was supposed to have been born, he would have been lactose intolerant. Well, it's a good job the mccrelly doesn't have cheese on it. No, it does have cheese on it. What am I talking about? Well, the Emperor's not doing the mccrelly. He's gonna shit his pants. If he's perfect, which he's supposed to be perfect, right? Is he really gonna be lactose intolerant? He's basically Jesus. 4,000 calories. I tried so hard to finish that mccrelly challenge. I sat here with like Pepto on the desk. It was that much of a grave situation that I was downing shots of Pepto. Made a power cable for renewable energy that was going to share access with Ireland, reroute to a Bronze Age gravesite because Dobby's grave was filed at the location. They made it a shrine. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not surprised. Yeah. people continue doing people things. He got rid of lactose intolerance from the human genome by 40k. Chronologically, he was born before the oldest known example of a lactose-tolerant gene mutation. Wait, that's fucking hilarious. I didn't know that. Now I want to make a video about the Emperor being lactose intolerant. Rad's actual age? True. I am 70 years old. Thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it. You guys are incredibly nice to me. Too nice. Trash it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really happy with the Cogfort and how it's coming out so far. I'm happy with it thus far. I gotta see what else it's a lot of like, I gotta add stuff. Like, I'm just constantly adding stuff. I knew you older. Yeah, shh. I always loved me an older lady. 70. 105? What the fuck? Thank you, Carl. Thank you so much. Thank you. Holy hell. That is not my age. Not yet. What is about as if you can be nice to everyone? True. Except Nazis, that's true. We won't be nice to those guys. We don't have to be nice to those guys. They don't deserve the niceness. She's not wrong. I can't believe the Emperor is lactose intolerant. Why didn't they just use this to their advantage in the Horus Heresy? Like, why didn't they just try to sabotage the Emperor by feeding him loads of, like, milk? Give the Emperor an ice cream, see how long it takes for him to just die. I feel like he would have exploded and the galaxy would have just been covered in milk. You looked at Gundam because instead of eating, you got time to eat, but make sure you eat. Make him show himself and catch him with his pants down. Yeah! The Emperor just eats psychos. Okay, so what we do is we get our psychos, right? And then we add a bunch of milk to our psychos. Why do you think there's no scare anymore? The Emperor had to remove his greatest threat first. Jeez. Vikings had milk. Do Vikings eat a lot of milk? Drink a lot of milk? I don't know. Maybe like cheese. Seiches. Maybe cheese. I don't know. Hey, Grok. Did Vikings eat cheese? Please tell me. Did the Vikings eat cheese? Gave it a cannon 40k, they got scared and hung up the phone. They were just like, yeah, fuck this shit, we're gonna stay in the warp. Fuck this. What a weird name to add. Hey, Gokamoka. Do Vikings eat cheese? Oh, you did the Arby's version of the mccrelly challenge. Double roast beef with bacon and cheddar. 1,300 calorie orange cream milkshake, which is 550 calories. A can of energy drink. Some sort of calories. 6-pack of matzo sticks. 660 calories. And a crispy chicken and bacon sweet. 600. That's insane. How was it? Did your tummy hurt? Because that, just reading that makes my tummy hurt. That's a lot of food. Like, I'm impressed. Is that her order from Arby's? It sounds like Crowley's order from Arby's, yeah. I haven't looked at some of them because obviously we don't have Arby's here. A lot of the taco Krell order, for example, we can't get over here because there's stuff that we don't have on the menu. Unfortunately. Skaven accidentally found the Eldar using a lost Eldar to the Lizardmen, A fast squeaker? Oh my god, we should have fast squeakers. Twiddling its dials accidentally connected them to an alien. Melodious voice in space. I love that for them. How you doing, Joe? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Go to Jorvik in York? Is that the Viking like bar place? I know there's like a Viking like bar in York. I've heard about it. It's like an ice. Is it like an ice bar? I know they have like a yurt. My mum went there. She's like, you should go. And I was like, I'm not really a Viking. So I'm not sure I would fit in. Oh, it's the museum and the Viking bar's around the corner. They really know their market with that, huh? I have to book my tickets to go to Nottingham. I really want to go to SpruCon. Your favorite Age of Sigmar fact is that there are no Skaven in the Empire because there's a huge nest below the capital, but if they pretend they aren't, they will just keep fighting each other. There are definitely Skaven in the capital. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the Vermintide. One of the single most important pieces of history. Vermintide. The Rat Boys is the best faction in AOS Fantasy. And that's coming from an orc. Wasn't that Old World? Was it old? Is it fucking Old World? I fucking is, because they reference Carl Franz, don't they? This is why they should never have like, well, I don't mind that they split the lore and like the themes of it, but it really fucking fucks with me when so much of it crosses over. Yeah, Age of Sigmar is different from Old World. Yep. Yeah. It is kind of completely different. Think of it this way. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, I was gonna say something and I was like, that's just wrong too. Yeah. Age of Sigmar is like a longer running. It was Old World. So what they did is, okay, you had fantasy and you had Age of Sigmar, and they said, fuck fantasy, we want to get rid of fantasy, let's just shove it into Age of Sigmar. And then they ran with Age of Sigmar for a little while and they were like, oh, we don't like where this is going, it's too convoluted, let's just get rid of it. So they then separated fantasy and Age of Sigmar. Age of Sigmar is like, everything's going to shit, we had to create a new, like, an entire new timeline because everything. That's not right either. I thought they just merged it together because they've been taking stuff back out of it. I thought that they just shoved it all together. They never separated it? Was it just the factions that they brought over? Because they abandoned fantasy for ages. They just retcon shit. I mean, that's all Warhammer is. It's just retcon all the time. Because they stopped doing fantasy stuff for absolutely ages. You've heard rumors. Yeah, the rumors are a bit weird about AOS and what they're doing with it. It's just the factions they brought over. Makes no fucking sense. It makes no fucking sense. Like, to move stuff between, like, literal world building. Yeah. James Workshop would never retcon. They squatted your faction? What were you playing? Or building or painting? The old world is a brought back of the old world. Hundreds of years behind the setting of the old world is... Yeah, bring back vampire counts. I agree with that. I don't know why they kind of aren't in.
It's like one of my Japanese
I don't really get that. I don't know what the reason of that is. Hi, I guess I was a resub scribble. 17 months is crazy. Thank you. I'm doing rampings. I wish I was eating a burger though. Oh my god, my back hurts. Urgh. There's Warhammer Fantasy, Age of Sigmar, and the Old World. Isn't fantasy just Old World now? It's not. Separate, but what? What? Okay, but Horus Heresy is just before times. Old World is the prequel to fantasy. Okay, everyone complains how bad 40k is, but I gotta say, fantasy and Age of Sigmar and Old World is just getting ridiculous now. Games such was like 40k is becoming more popular fantasy, so they decided we don't need fantasy anymore. Then when people kept playing fantasy, they realized. The thing is that it's always been like not as popular as 40k, but it's always been like popularized almost. Hello, Lord Tornado. AOS is really hard. AOS is hard to follow because there's a lot of, okay, with AOS at the moment, there's a lot of rumors. There's a lot of rumors going on with Age of Sigmar and the way that they're doing stuff. We just spoke about it briefly, but a lot of people aren't happy with the rumors that they have been fed that might not necessarily be true. And people are complaining about it on the internet, like, yeah. I'm a honey pop sent here by Big Fantasy, it's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean, Tyler, by like what I was saying. Like, when they made Age of Sigmar, they wanted it to be like one thing for the fantasy setting. So they had like, you know, 40k plus 30k for like the sci-fi element, and then it seemed like they wanted Age of Sigmar as the only like medievally sort of fantasy setting with, you know, weird fairy tale rats. They need a solo player for second edition or world. I don't think it's even like, I don't think that second edition Old World necessarily needs a selling point, because I think that the minis are so good. I've seen so many people be like, oh my god, Old World. Loads of people are getting into Old World now because they release bangers. They release absolute bangers. Everything was a high fantasy thing, but people kept playing fantasy despite no one buying the stuff. But that's what happens when you don't update minis. Like if you're not bringing out updates to get it in line with your other, what's it called? Your other product lines, it kind of like dies off, right? And I also think that a large contributing factor is the game itself, as in like the tabletop. Some people say, I saw a clip the other day of someone saying that the Age of Sigmar rules are absolute trash and dog shit, and I completely disagree. I think that Age of Sigmar, from what I've read, is honestly pretty damn easy. Want to know your favorite titans from Warhammer? Of course! I want to know. Sounds like an Old World chud. I've never even met an Old World chud. Everyone I've met that likes Old World is, Really, really cool. I'm not gonna say who it was, but they are definitely a chud. You got the chud part right, but I don't think they're even like a. I think they're a 40k chud, honestly. Which, you know, two different ways the timeline goes. It was rad. No, it wasn't. I've been interested in playing Age of Sigma. It's not me. I need to figure out what I'm doing. I named character to train the Blood Knights in AOS that doesn't make them Blood Dragons. Yeah, Age of Sigma is like bringing out banger after banger. Like, there's so much good shit coming out for Age of Sigma, and I will continue that. You prefer fantasy and old world to AOS, but that's mostly because you don't like most of the AOS lore. I think that AOS is just hard to follow. I think Age of Sigma is hard to follow, and I think that puts a lot of people off. They might just retcon a bunch of shit just to make it easier to follow, seeing as it's selling pretty well. Oh, you gotta sit down and work out Age of Sigma? That's really cool. It's always easier to have someone else, like, try it out with you. Dies Array, Clavius Dread of Legio Tempestus, and the Titans that fought alongside Clavius Dread. I think you have a theme there. Yeah, since the start of 3rd edition. But that's what a lot of people are getting. Like, a lot of people are getting into new stuff now, right? A lot of people are getting into Age of Sigma or trying to get into Sigma because of the new minis coming out. Where's my other paintbrush? Have I hit it? Or I've dropped it. I don't know yet. I also have to learn 11th edition for 40k. And I have to learn Necromunda. And I have to learn Old World. I have to learn how to do stuff. People are trying to get to AS, I'm trying to get to Sigma. Dude, I'm so glad you caught that. Trying to get into Sigma's pants. Someone's gonna do it. Someone's gonna do it. Twas Legio Tempestus and Space Wars as the groups you're mostly drawn to beside the Grey Knights. I think Grey Knights are cool. Say what you will. I think Grey Knights are cool. I think that Grey Knights are deserving of a refresh. And we'll have to see about that, you know. I want to see Sigma's hammer. Recently used word shut as pure, and so I guess that means you've been using it on the whole time. You always thought it was a step down compliment. It is an insult. I use it to describe myself though as a funny joke. Hello, Zanbu. Grey Knight models are always like, yeah, it's a shame. It's just one of those things where they're just like, oh, we don't see enough people playing this, so we don't really want to do new minis for it. But I'd love to see a Grey Knights refresh. I think it would help people play Grey Knights. I want to see some. I want to get some Dark Angels at some point. But I don't know. A little turning point of review. I just don't think that things that are like incredibly popular get a lot of love. Yeah, and it's working for the Ogres after like 20 years. And it is 20 years. I think that things that aren't popular don't get a lot of love. I mean, there's a reason why they constantly bring out Ultramarines. Ultramarines are quite popular. They're the poster boys. So we always get new Space Marine stuff, and they're always painted like a blueberry. Have the Space Wolves Omnibus book. You really enjoy reading, but you want to learn more about The Stormers of Legion and Terra Pestis besides what we have from them. What other books are there? I don't really read, I don't really read, non-chaos books. So I don't really know the status of it. But the Grey Knight refresh, you said I hope they didn't do a Drukhari refresh in 11. If not, there's a chance Drukhari get an antagonist refresh in 12. Why can't we have both? Why can't we have both? We got what did we get in 10th? We got a refresh of Emperor's Children. Tyranids are old too. Yeah, Tyranid. But the thing is, I think that the Tyranid models hold up really well. Compared to Grey Knights, Tyranids hold up really well. What I do want to see from Tyranids is I want the what's his fucking name? What's his name? The one that they put in that Kill Team double box. The red guy? The red guy. That's his name now. Red Terror, that's it. I was like, Red Murderer, Red Killer. No, it's the Red Terror. I want that really badly as like my first Tyranid to paint, but release them separately, please, Games Workshop. You like Dark Angels? I like Dark Angels too. Your name is Dark Angel Color. That makes sense. That makes sense now. It makes it. Now I'm gonna associate you with Dark Angels because you have the Dark Angels name color. I hope you know that. But yeah, no, I bought that Emperor's Children box last year. I painted one thing out of it. One thing. The Red Terror, the giant diggy boy, or the sneaky boy that traumatized the Carnador. He is big. I think he's Big Dig. I think he digs. You wish it? No. I will only ooh-woo for money. I hate ooh-wooing. Who did I paint? What's his name? The main guy of the Emperor's Children box. Oh fuck, what's the mini called? I fucking broke him. I can get him out right now. Hold on. Let me move in my chair. He is broken, but you'll get the idea. The Lord Exalted, yeah, that's him. I'm not an Emperor's Children player. I just liked it because it was cool. I'm also bad at ooh-woo here. That's not enough, baby. It's $50 in ooh-woo. I'm not even kidding. Because I hate doing it. You only paint him too? It's a good mini. It's a good mini. He's headless. He's, unfortunately, the cat knocked him off the table, and, now he no longer has, a head, or, like, a back. No head? No head. First cape I painted, by the way. I have some of him here. I don't know where his head is. No head? Good mini. How much to Ara? That will also be 50-50. Lemon Rose? I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a return of all the primarchs with how the story is going. Right. Maybe not the dead ones, but the ones that are like missing. It seems like they're gearing up towards that sort of storyline. Rats! Hello, Papa Nurgle. I don't know where his head is. I have stuff that's like almost finished in here. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's almost finished in this box. I also have some of the first minis I painted since coming back as well. But not my favorite one. I don't know where he is. I don't think the head is in here. I think the head is lost forever. Oh wait, no. The head is in here. He does have a head. Hold on. Yeah, I would like them to stay dead. I think it'd be interesting, but I also wouldn't mind them staying dead. Yeah. Sorry, my little guy. Conrad, he has to stay dead too. Bring back my baby boy. Bring back my baby boy Conrad. Bring him back. There's too many children with skin around. He needs to sort them out. Let me see if I have I have a charcoal which I can add. Please let the spider not be in this corner. Okay. If Games Workshop ever brings commemorating your burnt down Games Workshop HQ. I'm very curious. I will go visit them when you do so. It's not that far for me. I can go pay them a visit and see what happens. It's a big building. So good luck. Good luck. You're a Nihilist fan? I do agree. Like, I joke about it, but no, I agree. I think bringing Comrade back would be very antithesis to his character development. Because I feel towards the end, I feel like if they brought him back, they'd have to do some serious rewriting of the Night Lords. And not all the Night Lords, I feel, would follow in Comrade's footsteps. Because towards the end of his like actual character arc, he had like a bit of a face heel turn where he realized that everything that he was doing was actually going against like what he believed in. He become the exact thing that he had hunted down. And I think if they brought him back, he wouldn't be able to lead the Night Lords. Or at least all of them. Because I think a lot of them would not want to stick around a Conrad Kurz that is kind of like, oh, we're actually kind of shitty, guys. Yeah, they'd have to retcon the Night Lords Omnibus. They'd have to retcon that, because at the end of the day, and that's like one of the best written books, and at the end of the day, I don't think they're gonna retcon. They're not gonna retcon that because one of the main writers is that guy, right? Is the guy that wrote it, I think. Is it the same guy? I can't fucking remember the author. He like writes for Games Workshop now, doesn't he? Is it the same guy? I can't remember. Yeah. He wrote. He writes a lot now for them. I hate that. I'm ambidextrous. I do a lot of stuff with both hands. Hello, everyone, how you doing? Rats. Hopefully we'll get the rats done today. Hopefully. I will be covered in pigment powder all day though. It's a good job I'm sharing it for stream. Because I'm gonna fucking need it. It's looking positively disgusting though, and I really appreciate everything looking positively disgusting. Alright. Games Workshop would do if they can release another 40k Primarch model and they'll always be done with the retcon story. I think they'll be re-releasing him as a... like I think they'll be getting rid of the resin version of him. Not a re-release, that's like the wrong word to use. But I think that they will take his resin cast and put it as a what's it called? As a plastic, hopefully. You haven't seen the raffle on his lorry? I'm pretty happy with it. Let me show it off. Let me show it off. Yeah, I think like it's not an update. It's not an update. I think they're just taking out resin completely. But I don't know if it's just 40k. Let's see. Let's see, what do we got? We have got, let me try and get this in the hole. Is it just 40k? That'd be a shame. Because I fucking hate resin. It's not gonna move, but that's fine. Okay, so this is the crockfort. Oh, I don't think that they will change the sculpt. I don't think they will. So this is the actual crockfort itself. I have quite a bit to do on it still. But I think I can probably get it done in a few hours today, at the very least. My crockfort isn't the only 12 inch. It's true. I nearly said 12 instead of 20. I'm pretty sure I did. It's true. My crockfort isn't the only 20 inches I got. I got Fulgrim too. He's like 20 inches. So this is the main bulk of the crockfort. See, I can't read numbers. I can't say numbers. And then what we're doing here is we are adding in these two Skaven Doom wheels to the side. Somehow. Some way. Like this. Maybe with rods. I can't get it in. I can't get it in. Like this. There is a way I did it. But it should sit. I managed to even get it. I managed to get it sitting right before. It was gonna be like this. Have I tried lube? There we go. I actually just spat on myself, which is useful. It's gonna sit like this. I might have to do something with these, but these are quite fragile. The goop is gonna go on here. Big, bulky cover. It is big and bulky. But it's almost done. It's almost done. It's too big to get on the screen. The plague monks and get them to stop making you sick. I will get the plague monks to stop making you sick when we get new plague monk models. That's when I'll do it. 3 hours later, me trying to get this cogfort on? Yeah. True. Very true. But yeah, it'll get done. It'll get done. Let me disassemble him. There we go. It's just a lot of like finishing touches. The Doom wheels themselves are relatively unpainted, but we can change that. We can change that. I feel like we can finish 2 Doom wheels in a day. I also have to do like some scuff marks and shit like that. So never, yeah, sorry, never get new plague monks, let me tell you that. I sincerely doubt we'll ever get new plague monks. I'd love to get new plague monks. I think that they're super cool. But I don't know. Hello, Papa! How you doing? I'm not too bad. I'm trying to get this cogfort done today. I want to play the new Helldivers stuff at some point. What? Ugh. It comes out tomorrow? Yeah. I'll probably play tomorrow off stream. Because tomorrow I have to go into the office. So, barely sapient, hardly sentient. God, true. Yeah, you triggered my, I have dyscalculia. I don't have dyslexia, but I have dyscalculia, which means I don't read numbers good. And I don't say numbers good either. That is factual. Number no good, no. Go. Good, no, good. Good, no, number, good. But yeah, no, I'm unfortunately I'm in the office tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to. So I will only be able to get online like later. And I get really tired. Dyscalculia does sound like a name for like a I'm Count Dyscalculia, which is completely against the term count. Oh yeah, it has aircon, which is good because it's incredibly hot this week in the UK. For those of you who don't know, we're going for another heat wave. Surprise, surprise. Thursday's gonna be hotter, but I know tomorrow, we've 100% got like over 30 degrees weather again. So the office has aircon. Mirror Plastic, who's the grippiest in the psychiatric? Me! Me. I'm nearly there. I should really buy some grippers, sucks. I'm considering it. But yeah, no, I'm not looking forward to the office because I'm really busy. Grippy? Oh, you'd be surprised. Oh, do you want to know something that happened at a stream yesterday? Something really gross and disgusting. I stepped on a spider and I killed it by accident. Yeah. It was disgusting and it crunched under my foot. I actually heard it go and it was gross. It's kind of his fault for being there, but it was also just disgusting and gross. I would not recommend it. It wasn't that fun, and I wouldn't recommend stepping on a spider in your bare feet too. What? Yes, I was fucking barefoot, dude. I was barefoot. I was barefoot, and I yelled and I screamed, and it was disgusting. Slug! Oh, slug! Sorry, I think I have a slug infestation. I haven't told you guys about this because it's kind of gross, and I really hate slugs. No, I hate slugs. I hate slugs. I really hate slugs. I think that slugs are the single most grossest thing to ever exist. I hate slugs. And sometimes after I shower, I get out of the shower and there's a slug. There's a slug outside my shower. And I think it comes out from underneath the bath. Which I don't really like that. I don't like the sound of that. I don't want to know. Because then if I know, I have to like sort out the problem. I'm better off not knowing. They're just snails out shells. I like snails. I don't like slugs. Sometimes they don't come out after. Yeah, sometimes I'm just like, oh my god. This bitch showered, it's disgusting in here. You know? You're evil. You're evil. There'll be no spiders on my screen today. With how salty I am. Wait, I can just put salt in my shower. You're so smart, Demon. Thank you so much for giving me an idea. But then I have to get rid of the slug, which kind of scares me. You're welcome. I forget that they don't like salt. Yeah, slug problem solved. Any subassembly on my Doom wheel? I should have done. I should have subassembled my Doom wheel. I did not. I would 100% recommend subassembling a Doom wheel. Because it's trying to paint it like this is horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. Straight up. I'm gonna give you the advice that I never got. Subassemble your Doom wheel. Please. Please and thank you, subassemble your Doom wheel. Getting into these parts is like nearly impossible. Like on the inside of the wheel. It's just like not, it's not too much of an issue for me because I'm gonna be putting this at the side of the cog fort. So like one side is not gonna be visible. This is the side that's gonna be visible, I think, for the cog fort. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I hate you making that turtle moan. I hate it. I hate it. I hate turtles. No, I don't hate turtles. I like turtles. I don't like turtles fucking. Sorry. You didn't hear it? I can fucking hear it. I can turn Spotify down a little bit if you want. You're gonna bash... Is that a threat? You're gonna bash my brains in there? Turtles need love too. Let them. I just don't want to hear it. I hate it. I hate it. No, I it's such a gross sound, man. It's fuck you. Fuck you, Hungry! I gotta make that specific redeem really expensive. Just for you. I said gross sound and you immediately thought of me Ubering. I know, disgusting, right? They did this to me. You will. Stop it. Stop it. I hate 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 it. That's worse than a turtle. I had a drink or two. I don't like the sound of my own voice. My dick is hard for like Spanish Catholic stuff, I'm not gonna lie. That's true.
I think I might just put a knife in it.
I think that's a really good idea.
Oh, please. Yeah, lobotomize me. Lobotomize me. If I get lobotomized, I never have to listen to my own voice again. Because I won't know it's me. Wow, Vel is worrying at me now. Thanks, Vel.
Shit!
Thank you for the 25 stream streak of making my life hell. I support you guys. I tell people, buy imps.
Do the roar. Do it.
That was Luna earlier. You will. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. I punish myself for your entertainment. I hope you know that. No, you know that. You know that. Whose liver can you eat? You can have mine. I think my liver would be pretty good and tasty. What affects your liver health? just checking. Asking for a friend. What affects your liver health? Swipe over stream? Yeah, true. Spellrex, how you doing? I'm good, I'm good. Getting cog fought done today. Finished the orc yesterday, which I'm really happy about. I'm just gonna clean up like one little thing, and then I'm gonna matte varnish him, and then it's done. He's looking good though, hold on. Heavy drinking, toxins, certain meds, being overweight. I have a good liver. I have a good liver. I think my liver would be good and tasty. Isn't he cool? Isn't he a cool guy? Wait, drinking pain hurts your liver? Oh, okay, then I'm fucked. So, there's a lot of people in here who went here at the start of the stream. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, look at that. I was so happy with him. He's a cool guy. He's also got the like vehicle logo on his little jacket. He's fucking cool. I'm so happy with this. I gotta prime him. That grass right there is gonna be sonified. Give him a kiss. Okay. Oh, his little bald head. There we go. I gave him a little kiss. Why no decals? It doesn't come, I think it doesn't come with a lot. Or it doesn't come with like any. The only decals it really has is this on the back for his jacket, I think. I don't think he gets a lot. I think he gets a lot, actually. He's gonna roll two through. God. Every 11th edition game that I have watched being played this past month, every single 11th edition game submitted to Sir God Demon. No, it's not that good. But every 11th edition game that I've watched played in the past month, one person has rolled like absolute dog shit. Like throughout the entire game. Which leads me to believe that 11th edition is cursed. I think 11th edition is cursed. There's gonna be one person in every game that rolls like shit. It's never been like an even game. It's always like one person getting fucked up. Which is a shame. Hello, Sea Dragon. How you doing? I think Luna ate so much food, she's just like gone the fuck to sleep. Which, you know what? Valid. Valid. Don't blame her. Good for her. And that edition is also very snowbally. I haven't like noticed that. I haven't noticed that just because one person is constantly just getting fucked by their rolls. How will those hold this up? They're gonna be attached to the side. I am probably shoving in some rods just to make sure that they can stick there. I don't know if rods will work. It can balance. I've made it bounce before with just the doom wheels there. So it can work. I'm just doing a really bad job of it. I've made it stick like this before. It's gonna be a rod job though, I think. Yeah, rolling average seems to be like a good day at the moment. Just from what I've observed. How much money did I spend to make this? Way too much money, Papa Nurgle. Way too much. 2 doom wheels. 2 Gatling guns. Well, rattling guns. Yeah, this is expensive. This is an expensive kit bash, and I would not recommend an expensive kit bash. Uh, 30, 30, 60, 60. This is, no, it's not been that much. It's been a lot of money though. And then I've also got like little random bits, like I got little random rats and shit like that. So there's a bunch of little random rats pouring out here that I added. Yeah, about 300 schmeckles. About 300 schmeckles. Most of the stuff is like some of this stuff is like taken from like other parts, so it's fine. And then just some like little random rats hanging around. I like this guy because he looks like Rat Jesus. He is a bit broken, but I think that kind of adds to the effect. He just looks like Rat Jesus. I should have added more Rat Jesuses. There's also some little rats in here that I need to paint, but I can't move this up. So I just have to like try and get in there. It's racist! Yeah, but I paid about 2 cheese sticks and an orphan offering to the Greek horned rat. He was like, yo, take what you want. I was like, okay. Thanks, bro. And that was that. Any normal Skaven? I do have some in my backlog anyway. I have like a warlock engineer that I can shove in places. So most of my Skaven are going to be from the backlog, which means that I don't have to spend any extra money. So that's always a win right there. I need to add little pink noses for all of my rats too. All the alive rats need little pink noses, which I will do now before I forget. A very epic paint pot. This is red. I want a pink. That looked like pink. Ah. Yeah, if only there was like paint in this and I could just pick it up and grab it. Okay, what alive rats do we have? We have this guy here. Now he's got a little pink nose. Hello cat, how you doing? Does my cat throw up hairballs? No. She does just throw up randomly though. She hasn't done it in a while, to be fair, but sometimes she will just yak. They've all got little pink noses. That looks really cute. But I can't say she's ever like coughed up a hairball because she's got no fucking hair. A Globadier. I think I have some. I think I do have some Globadiers, which I will add. Every rat deserves a cute little pink nose. I think these are a little bit too pink, but it's fine. They kind of just look like clowns. And I'm okay with that. Hello, J-Train, how you doing? My nose isn't pink. I'm sorry. I missed the spot. Me? Me? Paints my own nose pink. I would look like a fucking clown. But I guess that would do it for you. not do it for you, but like, I guess that would work, right? Also, I should do this. Cause I never undo my jacket. Then I can just unzip whenever I want. Hello, Luna. Hello, Luna. Goodbye, Luna. Okay, what else do I need to do? I'm going through this really randomly, by the way, so ignore what I'm doing, but don't ignore what I'm doing, but ignore what I'm doing. I kind of want to dry brush this on and see what works. Women don't like blowing clowns because it tastes funny. I hate you. There is not a fiber of my being that hated every second of them. Full ego maker with a pink nose and a grey ear. Do not tempt me. I hate you too. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad we've come to this agreement of hating one another. That makes me very happy. To shill my YouTube videos more. Hey Chad, have you watched my new YouTube videos? Question mark? Because I always forget to talk about it. And then Noz has a go at me. And he's just like, because you don't, he's just like, no one knows about it because you don't talk about it enough. You should watch it. I'm funny. I'm funny and therefore you should watch me. And it's pinned too. For your convenience. See how much of a kind, benevolent god I am? Warhammer 40k nails, but oh god. I don't know if I can find a design that's relatively simple, I would do it. You'll buy me the grace here if I don't have too much backlog. I do it for a bit, but I have too much backlog. I'd 100% do it. I love a good bit. I have a grace here, I do. Nos knows more about my backlog than I do. He got me it probably. You don't need to follow my YouTube. I'm putting everything on my normal thing. Yeah. More rights for that. I don't need any more rights. So I've probably lost it. I haven't lost it. All my backlog is it's in one of his drawers. That's where it is. I know where it is. I know where the grace here is. Oh, I would see saying I've looked into opening a PO box. I really have. They are incredibly expensive in this country. They're really super expensive.
It's like one of my Japanese
You need to go follow. Yeah, you need to go follow my YouTube. I didn't say don't. I also say that. Meta, it's good to see you. I'm bracing. I'm bracing. I'm braced. I'm so braced right now. Yeah, go watch my new YouTube video. It's pinned. Exclamation mark YouTube takes you to my channel. It's about Pokemon Smash or Pairs. I just tried to combine two words. And then I got the other video about mccrelly. That was my first upload. And then this week I'm gonna be recording my video about Lords of Silence. Which I'm sure you will find very entertaining. Hello, Gonga, how you doing? I'm sure you'll find it very entertaining. It is funny. I'm funny. Validate me. I'm funny, right? I'm funny, right? I'm funny, right? Please, please, please type 1 if I am funny. Type 1 if I am funny. Please, I'm funny, right? I'm funny. I'm funny. Gonga, 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 Gonga. You think I'm funny, right? 1. Oh, yes! Yes! A little bit of validation. That's all I need. That's all I fucking need. 6, 7. I'll take that. Type 2 diabetes! That's fine. You can have type 2 diabetes. Now validate you. Sometimes you act like a little cretin in chat and then I remember how nice you are in VC. Look at how much validation I'm getting. See, you guys can be nice to me. What the fuck? You guys like to pretend you're so mean. And then you're nice to me. Unless you're laughing at me. Which could be also a possibility. Yeah, I like VC Gunga more than chat Gunga, Sam. Pretend. Or they're just like I'm gonna pretend that Rat's funny to make her feel better because she's really sad when we're mean to her. We could be nice and be this way. That is not my idea of roommates. At you, where have you got that? Luna wants attention. Yeah, since she always does. Hello, Luna. Yeah, she's just run in here to yell at me because she's just in. No, chat is not that sympathetic. Absolutely not. No way. She's a brat. She is a brat. I'm not a brat. Gunga's bits work better to a small audience because you don't have to feel the exact central dread that he's going to take it too far and upset someone or get your channel banned. Whoa. Sorry, the cat is hitting me. Hello. Hi. She looks really clean and I haven't cleaned her. How would you look so clean? She's on my lap. Hold on. Sorry, I'm literally being hit. I don't really know what to do here without doxing myself. I'd show you. Do you want to come here? She's incredibly annoying. I have paint here. You can't be here. Well, I have a cat on my lap right now. If you say one in a long, drawn-out orky voice, it sounds like you're getting ready to say what? What am I saying in a long, drawn-out orky voice? Gunga is the butt boy of his— No, I like pirate shit. I like pirate shit. I'll take pirate shit too. There we go. Feed her the paint? No. No, because she does try to drink my paint water a lot too. Which I don't like. I don't like her trying to eat that. You're gonna implode violently? Do it. Do it. Oh hey, my YouTube did the thing where it goes back in time. Or is it just from the cat? No, it's just from the cat, okay. She reversed time. Okay, now she's stopped annoying me. So why are you gonna implode violently? You're supposed to be trying to fire your only warehouse guy? What? That's silly. What? Huh? Huh? But like, why? That makes 0 sense. Well, this is the sort of thing that's happening with my work, right? Where they're just getting rid of people. And I spoke about this briefly yesterday, and they were just like, oh yeah, we're gonna get rid of— So we have a change management team, obviously at work. I work in IT, we have change management. They're going down from 4 people to 2 people. And as soon as they go down to 2 people, I want to see how this dries, by the way. As soon as they go down to 2 people, one of them is taking a 2-week vacation, leaving them with 1 person to run a change management team. 1 person. And which, for any company, having 1 person do a single job isn't very good when it's like live service, right? I mean, they turned around and they were just like, oh yeah, so we'll need like the rest of the team to probably help out, and like we'll need you guys to start doing some— we'll probably need you guys to start do— how many customers? Over 30. It's not just like a 1 customer sort of shindig. We support like multiple clients, you know, like it's bad. And some of them we have to like, yeah, some of them we have to like log in like two change management systems as well. So yeah. I said to my friend, I was just like, wouldn't it be funny if you just got signed off sick while you're the only person in for change management? Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be funny? It's gonna be a fucking shit show? Yep. I can't do change management. I know how a change, like, functions. Like, I know how change management itself works, but I don't know our system. So I can't help out because we just moved over to a new, like, system to do it. I don't know how it actually works. You have to build vending machines, manage your sub-department's finances, do paperwork, handle customer service, and work the forklifts. Dude, get out of there. If you can, get out of there. Like, that's disastrous. Try and find a new job if you can. I know that they give you, like, a good pay, but it's not worth the hassle, right? There's 6 layers of management? It sounds like some of his fucking managers need to get fired. Yeah, Gunga's doing all- well, they're taking advantage of you because you're young, right? That's what they always do. They love taking advantage of young people. I have noticed as a young person that was taken advantage of in jobs. You've written change management, written policy, 2 people per comes is gonna be bad. Yep. Oh, it is. Okay, how is this drying? Young, dumb, and full of cum. Yeah, he is young, dumb, and full of cum. I almost want to, like, dry it. I want to add in, like, what's it called? Dinks into it. Do I need help? Yes. Yes, I do need help. Like, mentally, if you could donate a pair of grippy socks, I'd appreciate that. Where is my pokey stick? Let's see if I can answer that. I need help? I do. Yeah, true. My fan is on. That helps. Okay, maybe I can't do this. I'm going to hold up for longer. Grippy socks, grippy box, exactly. That's not working. Okay. I don't think it can get hot enough. No, that's hot enough. Okay, it's just too thick. The plastic's too thick. Messy socks, messy box. There you go. Yeah. Straight from Hungary's little grippers. And by grippers, I mean typing. I mean typing. Maybe I should add more drippy bits down here. Oh, I'm sorry. His feet? Yeah. Hungry types with his feet. Did you not know that? I fucking hate you. Fucking stop that. I can't say anything about Hungry now because he's just gonna do that. Every single time. I could add a drippy bit. It's gonna take a while to dry. That's fine. Let me pet the cat for good luck. I do need to increase the price. I do. Can I do it on the fly? Don't hit me. The cat's hitting me. Don't hit me. Pangia. Hey, stop hitting me. Luna's telling me not to. Have you, like, paid her off? Stop hitting me. Why Warrior's hitting me too? I can just ban Hungary from here. Oh, fuck me. How do I do this? No! Oh, I can just increase the price right here. It's going up to 500, baby. It's going up to 500. I'm getting my money's worth. Too hard to log into Tangent Midstream to approve new ones? Yeah, because it's a different interface. Vel did it for 500 bits. Yeah, fuck you, Vel. No, it's a different interface. It's a different interface, I promise you. Now they're just gonna spam throwing stuff at me because they're mean. They're mean and they build. Fuck you. No, not the hype train off the Uwus. Fuck you. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna piss and poop and come. You seen the interface? Yeah, but it's another button. It's another button. It's too much effort. It's the Uwu train. There you go. I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that. This is my hell. This is my hell too. I will never Uwu for free. I told you I wouldn't. And I still remain there. I'm the one that did it. Yeah, for 50 bucks. For 50 bucks. Aaron, thank you so much for the gifties. Thank you. Ball, no! Don't you join it. This is evil. This is evil. Thank you. I have to thank you for it too, and that's the worst part. Okay, I don't need this much. Worth 500, thank you. Gifty is fucking Aussie? What do you mean? Getting Wound Puncher getting court-martialed for Uwuing. Crazy stuff. Thank you, I appreciate it. I had a haircut. My fringe is getting in my face. Sorry, my bangs are getting in my face all the time. No! I can't believe I got labeled Australian. I still can't believe that. My long hair is cute. I can't see out my fringe. Shave it off. I like having dyed hair though. But I like having dyed hair. I can't dye my bald head. I mean, I can, but I can't dye my bald head. You can't imagine me being cute, no offense. Full offense, what the hell? I could. I could just paint my head. If I was gonna be bald, I'd probably, like, get my head tattooed. Yeah, I'd get my head tattooed if I was gonna be bald. Grab some red 40, shove it on your head. That's what all the cool kids are doing. Oh, I love red 40. Wound Puncher said I'm not cute. I'm just hot. I can be cute too, I think. Maybe you've just never seen me be cute. How about that? Mods? Ban him. He said I wasn't cute. That includes Hungary too. Ban him too. Stop promoting gamer subs in my channel. It's all about advanced GG here. So, stop about gamer subs. Don't drink red 40. Get advanced instead. When am I getting my own flavor? When people buy more advanced GG. I can't get cool stuff unless people use my code, you know? There's also, like, if you wait for the end of the month, better time to buy it. How much do you have to, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the thresholds are, I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, rat flavor, piss, and poop and cum. Exactly what it would be. Yeah, the hydration ones are good. I don't drink the energy ones either. I don't really like it, like, energy stuff, apart from, like, I drink Celsius and that's about it. Tori! Yo, welcome back, Raiders! Hi! How's it going? How was your stream? I hope you had a good vacation, by the way. I just fucked this up. It's fine. It's fine. Hello, Raiders! I'm Cogfon today. Stream is good. What are you doing? The butthole chocolates. And no one's... Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys this as well. Who do you think would be the best Primarch to do the mccrelly challenge? And if you don't know what the mccrelly challenge is, it's, what's it called? A lot of food. It's about 4,000 calories worth of food. And I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, you're doing Demon Hunter? I kind of want to play it, but I'm kind of more hyped about the newest one with the... I might just pull this out with the other guys. Mortarian famously ate gross stuff constantly. Can he put it back though? Thank you for the hype train, by the way. It's a light snack. No, we're talking about, like, it would have to be like a 40k version of it. Russell, did he do one? I didn't know he did one. Fuck me. Yeah, who would be the best orc to do it? There's gonna be feeder orcs, right? Look at that little... Wait, it's a little dog getting collared. What the fuck? Of course it is. Of course it's a fucking dog getting collared in my chat. That's fucking great. I love that for me. There we go. I like that one. I think Nazdrag would be the best. Well, I think Gorgas and Nazdrag would give everyone else, like, a run for their money. It's a cat? Is it a cat and not a dog? Hold on. I don't know. I think it's a dog. Personal, but I think it's a dog. I think it's a dog. I should know what dogs look like. But it doesn't have whiskers. If it was a cat, it would have whiskers. Right? Surely. I say that, my cat does not have whiskers. It does have whiskers? Oh, it does. Wait, I can't see it. It's too small for me. It's too small, I'm sorry. The fuck did Hungry just say? Hungry? What the fuck? I have never been mounted by a dog. Shut the fuck up. If you click on it, in OBS, it's a bit of a disaster. You're hungry too? I mean, I'm kind of hungry too. But that's the bad hungry. Am I allowed to call you the bad hungry? Every version of hungry is the bad hungry, to be fair. I shouldn't really need to say that. No, I shouldn't need to say that. It is a cat. Thank you. Thank you, Warm Punch, for making it bigger, because I'll be like, what's her name in horses? Who in horses? Yeah, Hungry needs to go sit in timeout. Fucking hungry. No, not that thingy, not that thingy, not that thingy, not that thingy. No. Cryo! Yo, how's it going? Hello, Raiders. Hi. I have resin all over my hands, but hi, I promise not to get it on you. How was your stream? Are you still working on the Raven Guard stuff? I mean, obviously you're still actually working on it, but I mean, are you working on it today? What the dogs look like? I thought it was a cat. No, I mean, I thought it was a dog. I'm sorry. Do you want to see what I finished? I finished this yesterday. Look at him. Isn't he beautiful? Why do you always bold me right now? All day, every day until Golden Demon, you'll get it done. You're making really good progress. Isn't he pretty? I just gotta do one last little thing on him. Which is to just darken this bit around here. And then I will spray it down and I'll get pictures up on Instagram. Actually, I'm gonna get a video. First time doing nominal. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna clean this bit up too, right here. But I'm really happy with him. I might get 2 things done this month. I might actually finish 2 things. New Tangier for me. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so excited. This productive. I know. I'm so proud of myself. What happened to me? The backlog is chasing me, and I don't really like it. It's getting me. If you're not already following Cryo, please go follow him. He's it is broken. He's doing a really awesome piece from Raven Guard. And they look awesome. And he's entering into Golden Demons, so you should give him all your energy and support. Because he's gonna need it. He's gonna need it. Channel your energies into him. Because it's glued super glue. No, I accidentally knocked it. Thank you. That's what happened. Fuck your wife. How dare you? Not while I'm concentrating, please. So, they say to sub-assemble this, right? And you kind of have to be able to paint it really good. It's horrible. You need to sub-assemble it to get it, like, into certain parts, like this part right here. Fucking hate you. Wow. Stop that fucking turtle. But it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And I would not recommend it. But I would also recommend it. Internet is out of your house. Time to watch Rant in Public. Surely she won't say anything horrible. Hello, Witch Penguin! How you doing? How's it going? The trick is if you can't see it, doesn't need paint. Hold on. You can see this. You can see it. You can see it though. It's right there. I wouldn't have been able to paint that if I hadn't sub-assembled it. Like any of these like front parts. And like around the side. I guess I'm screwed. I guess you have to sub-assemble it. I usually don't sub-assemble. I just want to make that incredibly clear. I usually don't bother. I really don't like it. Yeah, it is rough because so let me just show you. So for those of you that don't know, this whole front piece comes off with like this bit, this handlebar from like here to here. Oh, because I can't find my plastic glue. I don't know where it is. And then you have to connect this long bit right here too. I just saw hello, Witch Penguin, how you doing? How's it going? You put blue tech on? Yeah, you did. 105 degrees day and your dogs really want to go on a walk. You're not built for this shit. Make sure they're not going on the pavement. Otherwise their little tootsies will burn. I also sub-assembled this bit here, otherwise I wouldn't be able to get in to this bit as well. I need to poop. I know what I should do now that a bunch of nice new people are here. Yeah, you should all watch my new YouTube video and subscribe to my YouTube, please. Thank you. Please support me. I'm doing a lot of science videos soon. I wrote the script for it last night. I was up until 5 a.m. So if you prefer Warhammer, you should subscribe because I'll probably be doing a lot more Warhammer stuff anyway. I should approve the challenges. It's a different interface. It's too much effort for me to find. I lose it every time I have to open it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't wait to get that done and sorted. But yeah, thank you to Noz for telling me to approve my YouTube or show my YouTube because I will forget. And thank you to everyone who's done it. I appreciate that. I'm really bad at vouching for myself. I'm really bad at shilling stuff that I do. Like, and I forever will be. I'm just not good at it. I don't like being annoying. $5 in your sub? No deal. I make no money from YouTube anyway. If only you had a good tasting energy drink. Wow, going it. If you put exclamation mark ADV in chat, you can get yourself a really nice, tasty, advanced GG. You're cheap? Yeah, but I don't make any money from YouTube. ADB? No, you fucked it. No, you fucked it. You spelled it wrong. I also just like mocking you guys. You couldn't understand my Kiwi accent? Mean. I can't believe it said I was Australian. I still can't believe that. I'm never gonna get over it. Being Dutch? I can't even believe it said I was Dutch. Welsh? No, that's an insult. Calling me Welsh is certainly an insult of all time. I've never been Welsh. Douche and not Dutch. It was definitely Dutch. It said I came from Rotterdam. I again never had that one before. Never had the Dutch one before. Which makes me convinced that they don't know what a Dutch accent sounds like. It could be Rotterdam or anywhere. Classic. The Nurgle slur again. I can't remember now. Aspergot is crazy. Jeb! Hello! Jess got a pretty little flower. Have any of you got the pretty little flower for my channel yet? Enjoy food! Enjoy. I have leftover pasta. That I need to munch on at some point. Stop? With what? What about leftover pasta? What do you mean stop? What am I stopping? Huh? What? What? Huh? Why are you begging me to stop? It's not pasta? Huh? I'm really confused. Dangerous biz pass raid. I don't really. I don't mind. It's fine. My fort is cocked. As soon as I put on the roof, it will be cocked. Because the gun's going on. Are you my favorite chatter? I hate you all the same. I hate you all the same. Apart from Hungry, who I hate a little bit more than everyone else. Jeff is like the only one that really behaves. Do you know what? A fairy behaves too as well. I hate Hungry more than I hate Gungler, yeah. Yeah. Hungry's evil. Hungry's like a very specific form of evil that I can't really find anywhere else. It's like he's always there for my downfall. You let a fairy slide because he starts in all my YouTube content by accident. Not even by accident. It's just because he's funny. A fairy should be a streamer, really. He's a funny guy. He's the star of this show. We'll get him on the stream at some point. Don't worry. Hello, butter. How you doing? I have some extra resin I can play with, and I'm not really sure where to put it. We will see. You watch for Luna Fairy? Honestly, valid. How long does it take? About an hour? Not an hour. 24 hours. Oh well, it's gone now. It's gone now. I'm gonna probably layer it with a little bit of green stuff just to make sure that it doesn't dry really brittle. You're here to validate yourself? Same. Why do you think I stream? I need someone to make me feel better about myself, and you guys are always there. Sometimes you make me feel worse, though. Admittedly. A lot of the time you make me feel worse. Some of you. Gotta give us something to work with. Like what? What can I give you to work with? What do you need from me? What do you want? We're like brothers only closer is crazy. Some sort of positive quality? I can't help with that. I don't know if there is like any sort of positive quality. I have a cute cat. Is that a positive quality about me? Because like if I wasn't here, Luna would not be given the light of the world. That's Luna's positive quality, but you wouldn't have her if not for me. She wouldn't be cute without me. I birthed her. I gave birth to that cat 9 months later, you know? She's like a parasite, she is. Sorry, I had to pat her after I said that. You're like a parasite, yeah. Hold on, let me show you her. I'm funny? You said I'm funny? Thank you. Is she slimy? Are you slimy? I don't think she's slimy. But she is just rolling around. But yeah, funny looking. That's me. She's like a slug cat. She kind of is. Look at her just rolling around in her own filth. Are you rolling around in your own filth? Do you like it? Yeah, you do. You like rolling around your... There's a little... Look at how dirty this is. It's disgusting. But she's so happy. The number of people that number just because they think I have the cues. Really? I like my mother. I can't wait to get more stuff added to it. I don't like when she starts sucking. Look at her. She's like, oh, I got pet, I got attention. Just time to suck myself. If it wasn't bisected, no, that's just a plus. That's just a plus, don't worry about him. She loves her ears being pet. Or like just crunched. Crunches your ear. Yeah, I want your ears crunch. Okay, can I get back to painting now? She's making biscuits, but only with like one paw. It's not the same when you do it to yourself. Can I get back to painting? Are you stuck? Okay, well, she's gonna come. It's just gonna come to me, unfortunately. Okay, let me move my light a little bit. Give her a kiss. You want a kiss? Why is she so long? She's aerodynamic. Do you want a kiss? Yeah. She leaned up for that one. She's also pulling my shirt down. Someone here like found another small streamer's chat. Really? That's cool. No, thank you. Oh, do you want to kiss Luna? She's sucking herself right now. Can I have my hand back, please? I'd like to work on my rats, please. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. She's holding my hand. Someone turned my cat inside out. Yeah, it was me. I turned her out to wash her one time, and then she wouldn't pop. And then she wouldn't pop back the other way, so I kind of just left her. Just excuse me. Excuse me. Will I ever be able to return to the paint job that I'm doing? I don't know. I'm waiting for the day that I literally get banned off a stream for like some AI bot recognizing my cat as like exposed flesh. Look at these little flappy ears. Hey, those are rats. You can't be mean to them. She's the painter now. These are actually her hands. Are you helping? Yeah? You helping? Thank you. I appreciate that. She's not helping whatsoever. Is her spot still there? Yeah. I tried to show chat yesterday her stupid little bald spot. And she did not like it. Not her bald spot, her spot. Her where's my white that was actually out? Okay. That was like, she's got like a dent in her head. Tickle her brush. She doesn't like it. Yeah, it's her liver spot. Nah, she's a sphinx. She's just a kind of hairy sphinx. She has little fluffy ears, a little fluffy tail, and she has like little boots on. Oh my god, it looks like I've just got like this weird pile of flesh on stream. Someone's gonna come in and they're gonna think that I just have a really fat tummy sticking out. She is raggedy. It's very unfortunate. She's literally just Like, I can't do anything right now. I mean, I can. This is how I have to live my life. Thank you for helping me. I appreciate that. What a... I can pet her. She can get a little kiss. That's what she can get. Like, she doesn't need petting. Like, this is my life. This is how I have to live my life. Not but go out my Valiant, but you have the 25 stream streak. Thank you. Thank you, Luna. Horrible creature. As things in the animal reserve, spent hours wiping her butt pucker. Really? She doesn't. I don't really have much glass around. Her ears are disgusting though. Please don't show chat your ears, because I need to clean them. And that insulted her, and now she's leaving. Okay. This is her little fluffy tail. Very fluffy and kind of gross. They're really cute. I really like sphinxes. I don't think I could ever... Do I ever wash these trousers? This is only the second day I've had them on. Thank you. It's only the second day. Do I own like 10 pairs of pajama pants? Yeah. But this is only the second day I've had them on. Which I don't think is too bad. Red Devrocks because I don't scream as much as Sphinx. Are they quieter? Because mine, as soon as she's done eating, she will yell at me. As soon as she wants to be fed, she will yell at me. Any excuse this cat has to yell at me, she will. But I don't think she's like as vocal as other Sphinx cats are. Only the second day? Yeah. I haven't gone out. I haven't left the house. Who gives a shit? No one's sniffing me. The only person sniffing me is Luna. And you all know she smells awful, so... She smells like potatoes. That's sad. No one's... Yeah, it's sad that no one's sniffing me. True. Or is it just that no one wants to sniff me? To be fair, I usually smell pretty good, so... Yeah, she's already used to the smell of me. It's true. I'm used to the smell of her by this point, because she smells grim. People can smell you on entry. On entry to where? Like the entire apartment block? They just get into the vicinity of my apartment block and then they're just like, what the fuck is that smell? Ah, it's that rat that lives at that house. A middle school boys locker room, but they usually have like Axe body spray. Right? So usually that's fine. List of vocal cats, a Siamese Sphinx, oriental short hair, then orange. You don't know what's funny about that? Every cat that I've had that's not like a moggy, I've had a Siamese cat, I've had an oriental short hair cat, and I've had a Sphinx cat. Okay. Do I just like it when you talk to me? Is that what it is? And we can just yap at each other and we don't shut the fuck up? Yeah? You gonna keep talking? Are you gonna talk to chat? That's the real thing. I think she gets camera shy. Like, when she's yelling. Because she'll come on cam, but she won't, like, talk. Let us talk to Luna. Luna, you wanna talk? You wanna talk to chat? I'm trying not to dox myself. You wanna come talk to chat? I'm sat like a fucking, like, little goblin right now. Do you want to talk to them? I think you should talk to them. Say something into the mic. Say something into the mic. It's your time, Luna. Say something. Talk. I'm sorry, I don't think she wants to talk today. Get a different background? I'm sorry. No. That sound like a little goblin, sorry. Yeah, Luna, how do you respond to the allegations of being a stinky little slug? Please. Into the camera? Into the camera? Not here, into the camera. Into the camera, into the microphone? Not at me. Not at me. She's too- I hate the fact she's so cute. Gunky ears, yeah. She hates them being cleaned. Look at her skin. Is it true that Rat lives a life where she's born to shit but forced to wipe? That's true. The rat flesh suit. Yeah, this is my mech suit. Can you talk to them? Because they're not gonna leave until you say something. A beautiful creature, messenger of the gods. I don't know about that. Cleavage, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! It's really hot here, so I'm trying not to, overheat too much. How am I paler than the cat? Because I'm not covered in, like, mold. Talk to the camera. Ew, don't sneeze on me! Okay. I would like to paint. You're so empty. You're so empty. Look at her. Look at how moldy her face looks. Right? Yeah, I don't have a crust forming on me. Hey. Okay. See, this is what she does. Whenever she gets like a lick of attention, she just starts like doing that. Okay. Well, you're boring, Luna. And I want to paint. Can I paint now, please? It's called natural armor. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Can I paint? Look at her. This is what she does. All comfy. She loves being cuddled. She's like a big baby. She's like a big baby. Like, you could do anything to her and she'd be happy. Honestly, I feel like Luna would say something like that. Weakness of your flesh. How old is she? She's 9. She's almost 10. She's almost 10. What if I just start doing wrestling moves in her? Okay, I need to paint. May I paint, please? Yep, you're gonna go back. There we go. I'm gonna go back to painting. Ah, you missed her. You missed her. Wait. I can't get it on myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not stinky. Well, I'm a little bit stinky. She's grown the old lady beard. I don't know if she is. She's always had like fur in like loads of different places. I got her when she was 2. She is... I got her when she's 2, she's now 9, so I had her for 7 years. The people that had her before didn't want her anymore. I don't know why.
She just likes to show
However, I
off.
have a... Yeah. I have an inkling that it's because, I do read YouTube chat, it's just fucked up right now. It keeps disconnecting me, unfortunately. I'm a little bit late with it because it does keep disconnecting me. And also, it keeps lagging my own stream on YouTube, which is always interesting. But, yeah, fuck YouTube. But yeah, no, she, like, I don't know why she... How fucking dare you? Inbred and ready for... I'm not inbred! I'm not inbred. A 22-year-old lizard? What kind of lizard do you have? I had a friend that bred lizards. Autism rates are used to track inbreeding? I'm not inbred, just to make that clear. just to make that clear. Like, it keeps disconnecting me from YouTube. Your stream's audio bitrate is 0. We recommend that you use, like, how is it? It's using the same settings from Twitch. I hate YouTube. I hate YouTube. It is pee pee poo poo. Got t-shirts of them, Grungler? Luna's nearly the same, and just little Grungler. Nearly. Not quite. Don't you fucking give me an ooh. Why are we hatting me today? I sneezed all over my hands. Gross, I know. Stop doing that. What do you mean? Don't make those noises with that hound. That's a sneeze! So, a fairy called me cute. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how. A Corelli ass sneeze? I always been sneezing like this. It doesn't sound like turtles. It doesn't. Yo, have you guys smelt rust before? It has like a... I sneezed with a male gaze? What the fuck, man? Yeah, feel free to clip that sneeze, I guess. I started throwing hands now. Aren't there people in the world that get off to sneezes? Right, always. I've been sneezing like this for years. Maybe my whole life. I've been sneezing like this for a really long time. You can get like nods to vouch for me. I've always sneezed like this. I was born with pink hair. What are you talking about? It's my natural color. I can't control what my hair color is. You think it's a sus sneeze? I don't know. Is it? I think there's worse. I think there's worse sneezes. Dude, I have watched my YouTube chat disconnect continuously. It is crazy. This is why no one uses YouTube. No. I'm not cute. I asked chat for validation on whether I was cute earlier. Now I'm rejecting it. I'm rejecting you calling me cute now. It's funny when I want the compliment. When I don't want the compliment, it's not funny anymore. You know? It's like, I can be like, yeah, I guess I'm kind of hot, and then you guys go, yeah, Ray, you're hot, and then I'm just like, maybe I'm not hot, dude. Like, don't worry about it. You know, like, I want to make the warp zone like a little bit more quasi. No one said that. No, they did. They did. You just want to hear for it. Tanger's eating good today? Fuck. Well, it's more money for me. I can complain all I want. In the end, you're feeding me more money. If only it wasn't 3 clicks, dude, it's 2 clicks too much. If it was 1 click, easy, done. I'd just approve it. But no. Oh, you're doing nice stories? That's cool. That's cool. I'm a little bit jealous. I'm a little bit jealous because I want this done. Because then, once these 2 are done, I'm gonna have to... Okay, so this one's gonna be facing this way, by the way. That's what we did here. And then this one will be facing this way. Like that. My Oshi is lazy. I'm not your Oshi. I'm not your Oshi. What the fuck? Don't say that. Don't make it like a nice thing. Do I laugh when people fart? Yeah. I'm really mature. What are you talking about? Okay. You didn't say... Oh, you said it in my chat, so, you know, okay. Okay. You gonna make it in a Salamander version? As you should, as you should. Oh, that was disastrous. Okay. I'm here. Do that. So these both face this way, okay. She laughs when she farts too. Shut up! Don't tell them that. Don't tell them my secrets. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. Yeah, if you're surprised by that, you don't know me. Ah, fuck, I just hit my microphone. You need to know me more, you know? If you didn't know that fact. They're funny, what can I say? Passing gas is just funny. You're pretending not to know me? Am I that embarrassing? I said I didn't like you? No, that's not true. I said hungry was worse than you. My fat chud ratto, giggling and farting and licking that feet. You're disgusting, I hate you. Yesterday? It's not true. And you're here today? But you're here today. But you're here today. Why is it so long? Why is it so long? I do get a lot of like on TikTok, I get a lot of like funny toots. You're here for husband and spouse? Who's the husband? Just born that way, baby. Do you want to know a funny story about me? Noz will like this because he knows who I'm about to talk. He knows who I'm going to talk about. Debauches the fairy. I see. So I went on vacation to Turkey when I was a lot younger. And one of the things that we did in Turkey was get we went on a tour, and one of the tours was to a leather factory. And my auntie, maybe less so now, but she used to be a real fucking troll. As in she just used to do shit to kind of piss people off and make them laugh. She's good people. And so we're in this really quiet leather factory, the store part of it. And she lets off the loudest fart I have ever fucking heard, to the point where it kind of echoed along the walls of this store. And I was crying. I was really young, but I was maybe early teens. It was so embarrassing, but I was laughing so fucking much. It was so bad. And people heard it. People heard it. I just hurt myself. I just gave myself a fucking hernia or some shit. But it was so funny at the same time. It was so funny. Please don't embarrass people like that. You can, but please don't. That's a woman. I've never shit myself in public. I never done that. Why not? I've just never felt the need to. You know? I just don't want to. Am I looking down on you guys? No. No, you're fine. Gotta live a little. I live a lot. I'm afraid to tell you that me shitting my pants in public is not me living. That's me experiencing ego death. Yeah, you're still young. You should not pass up on the opportunity of potentially shitting your pants in public. Shit your pants right now. I can't. I pooped earlier. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint you. I pooped earlier. I can't shit my pants now. It's a coward, yeah. Pretty much. You did laugh? See? He thinks I'm funny. I feel validated. Send pic or didn't happen. No. No. I'm not sending you a picture. No. The gross little grumbler. Well, yeah, let me go fish it out of the fucking toilet. Go all the way down to the sewer, bro. Story where you throw your panties away in the public bathroom. I should have the story, right? But, I don't think I ever have. I've peed myself in public. By accident multiple times. Not, in front of loads of people, but... One time, I was on my way back from the pub, and I really needed to pee, and it was really late at night, so I had nowhere to pee. So I just kind of hovered over a grate and peed in the middle of the street. It was 2 a.m. It was fine. And then one time I did actually pee my pants on the way home from drinking. The story here and the sort of thing to think about is just don't go drinking. That's my advice. Piss and poop and cum. Just like that. Hovered over a grave? No! Oh my god, I'm not that bad. Come on. Come on, don't be silly. I'm not cool anymore. Oh. Sorry. I was never cool in the first place, let's be real. Let's be real. Everyone should be drunk at all times. You're not legal. You can't drink. You can't say this. Yeah. Cheap 100 models gets to start practicing grab it. Do it. I'll get an EG. EG is a really good practice to use for scribing. If you can find one cheap. I know some people have really bad trouble like finding EGs for some reason. You're legal in this country, but not in your own. Yeah, don't give in to the evils of alcohol. I feel like I lost like part of my life by just going out and drinking a bunch. I mean it's okay, but like it's not good. It depends what HGs you get, but yeah, maybe HGs are the option. What do you mean racist? Oh, you mean like okay. Okay, you mean in that context. I see. I didn't mean it in that context. Yeah, drinking is far too insidious in British culture. I 100% agree. I 100% agree with that. Yeah, I didn't mean it. I'm British. I didn't mean it that way. You would be an illegal drinker is what I meant. Love me Warhammer. Love me Pates. Love me Stella. Love me Greggs. Love me. What else? What else do I love? Love me Footy. Love me No Oil. I can't keep going like that. It hurts my throat. Love eating ass. Do they eat ass? I don't know about that. Love me king. Love me country. I'm not gonna do the bit. I don't think they love rats, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to tell you that. They had the Warhammer scandal of the team tournament last week that ended the day with fist fight. I did! I briefly heard about this fist fight. Hello, Pat, how you doing? Have you guys heard about this fist fight in the car park at a Warhammer tournament? It's kind of funny, honestly. Fist fight, hold on, let me see if I can find like a retelling of it. Yeah, imagine holding hands. Imagine, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Warhammer fist fight. Let's see. Oh, Tactical Tortoise did a video on it. Do you know watch it? Yeah. Do you know see it? Let's let me get it up real quick. Okay, let me pause the music. Oh. It's so bad. It's so bad. Why are you yelling at me? No sound? Oh. I will restart. That's desktop audio. Why is that not coming through? Hold on. Let me figure this out. That worked. Oh, okay, thank you. Now I can't. Hold on.
To which the guy turned round, sprinted
so
at
loud,
him
hold on.
whilst he was holding the 3 boxes of all my models and someone else's models that he had borrowed for the event, smashed those to the ground, and then started proceeding punching him to the face.
I haven't watched it yet. No, I will do though.
Warhammer 40k, for whatever reason, cannot catch a
It's
break.
so funny.
We had so many pieces of drama over the last week. I sometimes just say that the Warhammer 40k drama is interesting because it's rare. We get these big dramatic moments like Nick Nanavati in 2018 and that Stormraven thing that happened a couple years ago, Pocket Hellbrute, that kind of stuff. However, we cannot beat the allegations. And today we are talking about fights in a freaking car park. What an insane thing to read.
I mean, if you're gonna fight anywhere, it's gonna be a car park.
There was a literal fist fight in
right?
the car park. I hope the bloke gets banned for life. So this occurred at the Summer ITT.
Yeah, this is Doomed Toxic Yowie.
UKTC event. It runs 335 players and 72 teams. So it is big doings. This is super major level. And
I would also just like to say that if anywhere it's going to happen in the UK. If there's anywhere where people are going to fight over a Warhammer tournament, it's going to be in the UK. Or Australia, but mostly the UK. I promise you. There is something about the British, as a British person, where, I don't know, man, they just fucking love, like, throwing hands. One of the comments said that the 11th edition melee range is now 2 parking spaces! Oh my god. Gotta get my Stella in.
The event does have that additional stress involved. Last night, this video was posted from the Secondary Objective YouTube channel. He was there personally, and so we get to hear through his eyes.
An eyewitness account?
Also, he played Imperial Agents, which is fucking sick.
And this is where the drama happened. So we're doing one. We're feeling pretty good. We're going to go out to the pub for some food. Everyone else had disappeared off. And myself and Freddie were walking back to the car. And I hear this kind of commotion, right? And someone starts shouting. We spin round, and there is a chap holding 3 boxes of Warhammer. And there's another guy throwing punches at him. I run over and try and intervene and stop what's going on. And eventually it dies down, and the guy who's swinging punches leaves, and the guy with the boxes was there. And long story short, it seems like the chap who was throwing punches got super, super drunk, way too drunk that is remotely appropriate to be at a Warhammer tournament.
You know that's...
And you know what's funny about that? It's like what Dex said. Warhammer World has a pub. Like, it's not like a pub, but they serve, like, they actually serve Warhammer brand alcohol alongside, like, like normal alcohol. But if you when I went to one of the, like, marker stores in the US, in LA, it's a coffee shop, has cookies, it has coffee. Yeah, they have Warhammer branded alcohol. Yeah, it's really, it's not bad. Yeah, good old Buckman's Bar has obviously a bar. It has alcohol. They also have whiskey. They literally have Warhammer branded whiskey and stuff like that. You can go to Warhammer World and buy, like, James Workshop's self-made alcohol. You've got to make blah, 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 blah. You forgot to visit Bergman's. You're missing out. It's good. The food's actually pretty good too. You could never see people having too much to drink and handling it poorly after losing a tourney. That's the UK, baby. That's the UK. Blood for the Blood God, Blood Orange Vodka. That's fucking... Oh, I nearly bought some gin, I think, when I was there.
A serious level of drunk. If a British player tells you you are too drunk to be appropriate at a Warhammer 40k tournament, you are fucked.
Hello.
And they had an altercation.
I tried to pause the video. Hello, Archmagic Charles. Thank you so far. Welcome. How goes it? Good. We were just pinning a cog for. However, I did just forget about the Warhammer drama that happened, like, was it last week? Over the weekend, where people quite literally threw hands over a Warhammer tournament. It's quite literally in the car park, which is you know what? That's Britain.
about their game, something like that, and the chat thought it was okay to throw punches, which is mad. We're making light of it because it is ridiculous to talk about that someone actually had a fight at a Warhammer tournament, but it is inexcusable in my opinion. The chap should
It
not
just
be allowed
doesn't
to
surprise
play
me
at
from British
tournaments,
people.
in my opinion,
It surprises me that the Warhammer community can get this salty.
Strong case, because we're not in a hobby that should tolerate that kind of behaviour. It doesn't matter what happens before it. Physical
That's also
violence
true.
is never going to be the answer, especially not in Warhammer. We play with little plastic models, are ridiculous. So
Also
a
true.
crazy end to day 3.
Over here, we can take a peek at the round 3 pairings. The names have been removed to protect the innocent by the UKTC organizers. This was a Necron mirror match between Global.
It was 2 Necron players. Two. I'm sorry. I never would expect this from 2 Necron players. Genuinely. You're not surprised? Really? I mean, I'm surprised because Necrons are doomed yaoi. It's the treason effect. That's doomed yaoi. 2 old men going at it. Have you not read the Infinite Divine? Yeah, but they wouldn't have thrown hands in a car park. They'd make sweet, sweet love in a car park. Yeah, I'd expect this from Black Templars or Krieg players. Here I go insulting people. It's fine. It does make me wonder, like, if they were both playing the exact same, like, army makeup as well. The victim was using a borrowed army. He wasn't even a regular player. Very sad. Yeah, I'd expect 2 Necron players to furiously debate it out. I don't expect Necrons to throw hands. What are they gonna do? Like, wait for it to just, like... They're gonna throw a hand and, like, they're gonna get stuck there. They're gonna need some oil on it, you know?
Lobo Jim and BDK Gaming. Now, according to the people who are there, and as we'll talk about momentarily, BDK Gaming themselves, BDK Gaming player was the guy throwing punches, I guess. Can we see what they're playing? It would be a pair of Necron players that would get upset at playing the Necron mirror match. Maybe that's my personal bias. But Necrons are so infuriating sometimes. It seems like this guy who was throwing punches is playing Awakened Dynasty. These 2 players had an altercation. As a result, the Necron player was removed from the event.
Yeah. Necron players, I feel like, would hold grudges, but they wouldn't get into a fist fight. Maybe they would, like, glue the other person's mini down to the tabletop. If it's the UK, yeah, I'm surprised we've not seen this before. Genuinely. I wouldn't have... I personally... Like, I haven't played against Necrons. I've not seen Necrons be played, especially in 11th edition. But I could imagine Black Templar players throwing hands at each other. You're a Necron fan and not a Necron... But you're not a Necron player. I like Necrons. I think they're cool. I've not seen them be played in 11th. Only Dwarf players hold grudges. They got that grudge book out the table. They're not getting rid of that one. Hello, Fry. How you doing? One person's Pokemon / Catan beat another's, getting shafted by the shaft of Catan. Do you think when he threw punches, he was just like, this is for Catan, and then he throws a punch? Like, do you think he roleplayed? Do you think he roleplayed? I really hope he roleplayed. This is horrible, but I hope he roleplayed.
UKTC, to my knowledge, has not, like, acknowledged, this whole situation. There have been calls, of course, for him to get red carded and removed from the community. UKTC does tend to be very reticent to remove players from their community, so we don't know if that's going to be the case. So
Role players will
bring it. Situation. To my knowledge, they haven't said anything. However, you know who did say something was the guys' team. They said, so this is for the BDK Gaming Instagram channel.
I saw this, right? I saw this pop up on my Instagram, and I had no idea what this was about until I scrolled through the comments, and someone was just, like, mentioning the fist fight, and I was like, no fucking way. This has, like, actually happened. He had 8 cans, man. Yeah, if he's having 8 tinnies, he's getting fucking fucked up, man. I'm surprised he was still playing by that point. I've got the power of Catan and anime on my side! And I throw a punch in the parking lot. And then if I win the tussle in the parking lot, that means I won the game. Darren! Hello, how you doing? We are watching a video about a car park fight. a car park fight that happened after a Warhammer tournament. Which is always interesting. Surprised this is the first time it's ever happened. Surprised it was Necrons. Thank you so much for the free subby. How you doing? How's your stream? Welcome in, hello. 18s in the UK. Yeah, 500 ml cans at 4.5% Tesco beer. I don't drink often. I had 2 cans of Japanese shochu vodka and lemon, and shochu vodka and peach, and I was kind of drunk on Saturday. No, Thursday. That was Thursday. I drank on a school night. Money is on me for the win. I'd win a fist fight in a parking lot. I'd win a fist fight in a parking lot. But I have to play you at 11th edition first. There's my deal.
After an incident that occurred during the summer.
Yeah, it's happened before. First time it's been like a thing.
Due to unacceptable behavior that we do not promote within the team or hobby. The individual was a last-minute sub due to military service. He was not, I guess, an official member of BDK and was representing us for the first time. Apologies to everyone within the entire Warhammer community. This is not
I'm just surprised
anywhere. Never mind the hobby.
They had teams.
And these guys also linked into the video from secondary objectives. And they've been sort of very upfront about it, being like, hey, this was a guy on our team and we don't like him. Now, while I was scrolling through this thread that was about the situation, I noticed there is a little bit of a sub-thread, and I was like, that's interesting. This sure looks, based on these responses, that we did get input from the player. However, the moderators on the Warhammer competitive subreddit have chosen to remove it. But
I
all's not lost, because we have a screenshot of it. In this case,
someone
this
screenshotted
player
it?
says it was me.
As many beers deep after a great day playing, my opponent had some issues in the conclusion of our game, which I asked to speak to his captain, my captain. After the game, and I asked if he was okay, he wasn't happy with some things, none of which he raised during the game. To then call me a cheat is not okay. But why do you have to hold hands over that? Hold hands? But I mean, I kind of wish they held hands over it. Why'd they have to throw hands over it? It was a mirror match, should have been a draw. Genuinely didn't care either way. I was happy with my day. Talking to a friend in the car park just how upset the day was thrown off by my last opponent. Said person walked by and called me a cheat. Regrettably, handbags were thrown and we walked away. Then be the bigger person. Like, if someone is walking past you as part of like an official event and they keep calling you a cheater, which is, I don't really know how you cheat at Warhammer aside from having loaded dice potentially. Just raise it to the people that are like running the tournament. Yeah, and this is the drunk guy saying this. But he's also blaming the other person. I don't think it's a good apology. I don't think it is. I think that giving excuses kind of is a bad apology. Oh, he called me a cheat. He hasn't really addressed the fact that he is like so drunk. And that's the thing. He hasn't. You also shouldn't be that drunk at an event.
Years deep after a great day of playing, my opponent had some issues near the conclusion of our game in which I asked him to speak to his captain and to my captain. So vague. My opponent had some issues, and I asked them to talk to my captain. That kind of sounds like I would not take ownership of what was going on at the table. I told them to take it up the chain of command. Listen, don't talk to me. I'm only under orders. I was happy with my day. I was speaking to a friend in the car park about how upsetting the day was thrown off by the last opponent. Said person walked by and called me a cheat. Regrettably, handbags were thrown, and we walked away. Just chucking purses at people. As a little bit of context, I have since learned that throwing handbags is British slang for a harmless scuffle. For those like
He might not have been
who
there
did
during.
not know.
Might not have been.
That does feel like an oversimplification of
He might not have been.
I wound up and socked a guy. Oh, hands were thrown makes it sounds like
Yeah. The drink guy who started the fight is the one that won the game. Because he didn't like the fact that he was being called a cheat. That's basically it. He didn't like the fact that he was being called a cheat. Which, yeah, that's upsetting. But at the same time, you shouldn't be throwing hands. And he does say, like, you know, I shouldn't have done that. Wait, he didn't even win? Oh, wait, he didn't win?
both people involved, but one person, according
Oh,
to
that's a
all
shame.
reports, had their arms full of miniatures, and you sucker punched them. So
That's
I don't know
also
if we
bad.
can just say hands were.
That's also bad. If a like, yeah, guys shouldn't have called him a cheat. If that's actually what happened, let's just take this as face value. The other guy is carrying boxes, therefore he's not starting a fight. He's got his minis in it. Like, he's not gonna want to, like, drop them. But obviously if you get punched, you're just gonna potentially drop them, right? Like, that's like a really, like, cheap move. When a guy is, like, carrying shit, he can't defend himself. Like realistically, he can't defend himself.
Road. This sounds like you attacked a guy who was unprepared to respond. I'm entirely embarrassed about the situation.
Yeah, more
Fair
than
enough,
one
you should be.
person has
It's
said that he
plastic
was carrying
bottles, we all
boxes.
love those.
No, more than
No
one
reason it
person has
should
said
have
that.
escalated. You escalated it. I'm entirely embarrassed about the situation. Valid. I returned to the venue and spoke to the judges about the incident and reported myself. I think that's at the point at which they redacted the names, which is fair, and then zeroed out that particular game, so it was a 0-0 loss.
This is good. That he returned to the venue and spoke to judges about, like, what he did. That's a good thing. I think that he probably shouldn't have posted about it on the internet.
Which
That's
is
just gonna open
unfortunate.
yourself
I don't
up to
know
more
exactly
flag.
the situation on
He
the
should,
table,
like,
but it is
apologizing is good,
unfortunate
but
that hackles were
he's just
raised
opening
in
himself
that
up more.
case. However, it's too bad that the person who was attacked in the parking lot also
Oh, I
has
know you're not
seems
trying to side
have
with him.
suffered negative repercussions for this. I apologize for my actions. Two grown men shouldn't argue over plastic figurines. Fair enough. They also shouldn't assault each other over plastic figurines. Sometimes argument is not only correct, but also good. You know, sometimes you gotta have a good old disagreement every once in a while. You shouldn't attack people
Yeah,
based on your disagreement.
you shouldn't punch people over a stupid little plastic miniatures war game. Also, you're two Necron players. Just debate it out, man. Necrons don't throw punches, they debate it. Or they get, you know, maybe get a gun, but, you know, we'll ignore that part, we'll ignore that part. I wouldn't have expected this. I mean, they are frustrating, but yeah, that's my question as well, Bray. Did the minis get dropped on the floor and did they break into a million pieces? Because Necrons fly, man. One gust of wind and your box of Necrons is like flying away across the car park.
That's what the fuck, dude. That's so far of an over-escalation, it's insane. So I didn't have a way to naturally insert this into the video, but at this point in the original live stream, the team captain of the attacked player was in the chat and asked to speak his piece. We'd already heard from what I understand to be the statement of the player who
I'm
did
pushing
the
this hobby loves
alleged
drama.
attacking.
Oh yeah.
Now here is
Guy in the run
response
deserves a ban,
from
other
the
guy
team
can take up
captain
the
of
police if he
player who
wants.
was
Yeah.
The
internet drama isn't
attackee.
necessary.
I just thought,
But people
because
love
there's a lot
drama.
of speculation and stuff going around that we're trying to clear the air. So first off, just shout out to the team. The other four players were absolutely fantastic sports. We had a cracking game. But just to start things off, there was no allegations of cheating or anything. The guy just before the round had even started was about 3 cans deep. He went and purchased another 3 cans, handed it to their team captain, who I was playing. The team captain never even drank his. The other guy kept on picking it up and drinking it. So by the end of the round, I think he was about 8 cans deep. He was unable to play the game. My teammate was getting frustrated. The guy tried fighting with Catan twice in the same fight phase, saying that he hadn't fought with it yet. Just things like that. There was no cheating. It was just couldn't play the game. Unfortunately, my teammate let him do the scoring. And then that's where the issue came from, right? When they come to set up the score at the end, cards that had been scored on the first turn weren't put until the 4th turn. The score was all over the shop. It was me and my opponent.
He's so British, this is the king of British people. No, this is treason. This is treason talking himself.
Who stepped in and went, look, this is irrelevant. Some of the other games have gone badly. It doesn't matter. We'll just call it a 10-10, move on.
For context here as well, a 10-10 is a team differential scoring, essentially signifying that the 2 players scored about the same number of points, meaning that the game ends in what is effectively a draw.
No, I know it's Imhotep. I know. But I'm not talking about a king. I'm talking about someone that can speak for the Necrons. But I agree. Both players should do scoring, or they should have one person that's not part of the game, that's like not part of either of their teams doing the scoring. Like a third party that isn't going to get slid a tenner, you know?
There was no more drama after that. However, as we were packing up to leave the venue, my teammate and his mate left the venue first. And as they were leaving, about 10-20 meters in front of them, his opponent was talking to a well-known player and bad-mouthing how badly the game had gone and that my friend was in the wrong and doing all of these things wrong, etc. My friend, and he's held his hand up to this and said to the judges, and apologies for anyone that's listening, he did say, don't be a prick, tell the correct story. To which the guy turned around, sprinted in at him whilst he was holding the 3 boxes of all my models and someone else's models that he had borrowed for the event because he doesn't play Necrons, smashed those to the ground and then started proceeding punching him to the face whilst a couple.
Oh my god, if that's actually what happened, that is bad. Grabbing someone's minis and throwing them to the ground. That's like, ooh, that's nasty. That's horrible.
A couple of onlookers just stood and watched.
Yeah, it's like kind of a tough situation because you're like, sometimes you're shocked, right? You're not sure what to do at the time. You're just like, hold up, what's going on right now?
He was able to defend himself and push the guy away. He had to do that twice, unfortunately, to get the guy off of him. My friend went and took himself to the car and just tried to settle down. As you can imagine, it's quite upsetting when that sort of shit happens. And then I believe, as it's mentioned in the post, he did go and tell the judges, who I'd had a word with as well. I don't even think he was able to get a sentence out. Like, he was that drunk. All 4 of the other opponents apologized on his behalf as the round was going on. Like, the rest of them, absolutely lovely games. We had a great time. It's a shame that that's how the event ended.
How do you get that drunk from 8 beers? It sounds like it was 8 beers over the course of that period.
He had already had a few.
Yeah.
I'm not sure UKTC have put the results out of what's happened. I'll let UKTC put a public statement out if they want to do that. It's not for me to say.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I did look to see if they had posted anything, but
allegations. There was none of that. It was just a bad game that was frustrating.
And I think
the thing is that like the team that had like the guy that committed the assault kind of have to apologize, because at the end of the day, this is in a public space. I agree that this shouldn't be all over the internet. I say doing like looking at this and seeing what happened. I agree. Firstly, it shouldn't be on the internet. However, when you assault someone in a public place and it becomes like quite literally a sort of like he said, she said sort of scenario, there's not really much you can really do because people are going to be talking about it. And people will just yap about it. This shouldn't be on the internet, but people are going to yap about it. I'm glad he got booted though. Like you because like why would you? Yeah, sure, it's a mistake, and maybe you know what? Maybe he would never do it again. However, at the same time, you can't risk someone potentially doing this again at another event. You can't risk that. You can't risk that the guy that threw the punches is gonna go to another tournament and just like beat the fuck out of someone else and destroy the other guy's minis, regardless of whether they're someone else's or not. It's bad. Yeah, and it's on the internet because there were witnesses. That's what exactly. It's not on the internet because the victim or like the assaulter went on Reddit and spoke about it. It is literally just all eyewitness accounts, and then the team having to clear up what happened and like what they're doing about it.
Like, if there is a lesson to be learned, right, it would be to keep scores on both ends. Because I think in that...
That's what usually happens.
And he's kicking himself over it.
It's tough because, like, sometimes you're just like, you know, we're just going to get in, and this guy seems like he's a chill dude, and so, like, I'll just let him do the thing, and you don't really realize how the game's going to be going. So, like, I definitely understand the situation. I think I've been in that situation, too, where... Like, my opponent's been tracking the score, and then, like, they forget something halfway through, and I was like, I'm pretty sure we had this, but you didn't write it down, and I wasn't keeping track, so, I don't know, I guess it's gone now.
Just one of those unfortunate things.
Yeah, for sure.
He's doing well. Just thought I'd clear the air.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on and talking about it. Obviously, like, you know, positive vibes to your
Yeah,
player.
I'm surprised this is the first time it's happened.
You know, color, I guess, his participation in future events. And then, of course, for the everyone else on BDK who wasn't involved, apparently got saddled with this weirdo as a last minute.
Apologized.
You know.
This isn't fun drama loaded dice and toilet element games. This is an outlier of aggressive behavior which should be brought up to people so know it's an outlier and being. I think, despite it, being on the internet is like a bad thing. This also shows other people that this is unacceptable behavior. As like a sort of like forewarning of just like, hey, maybe don't fight in the car park over your little toy dollies. That's also a not a good thing that it happened, but it also sets like a precedent of this is a thing that shouldn't happen.
As well, because we had,
and that's what this was what will happen. Fuck around, you get banned. Exactly.
They apologized to him. There's no hard feelings. Moving on from it. Just by shout out, if he does happen to come across this, there's a chance he picked up one of my Necron models. Please reach out. As I was lending them to Luke. It's not the end of the world. It's a Scorpec Lord that's bright pink. You'll know if you got it.
I've got bright pink.
Great. I will leave you to it.
Well, thanks for the context. I really appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully your next event is, I guess, less dramatic.
Hopefully so. Take care.
Cheers, man. A slightly more positive outcome here. Hobby Henchmen, which was the team of Ross, who is secondary objectives on YouTube, ended up playing against BDK. BDK had immediately, I think as soon as this occurred, essentially had let this player go off their team. So they were just playing a player down.
I'm also happy that his name has been redacted, because if he is truly sorry and doesn't want to sort of engage in his behavior ever again, his name hopefully isn't all over the internet for people to just like kind of, I guess, squash him repeatedly, because I find people can't grow if they're constantly being reminded of their mistakes in like a really, really negative way. It's he's banned from the tournament circuit. That's like enough. I don't think the problem is with stuff like this is, yes, it's bad. Yes, he shouldn't have done it. But also, I don't think that people should be, especially if this is like a criminal case, which it could be. It doesn't sound like it's gonna be, but something like this shouldn't really follow someone around for absolute years, which it could do. People make mistakes. They can grow and they can learn from it. And I think this is like potentially like a one-time mistake. He shouldn't be followed around. It's not like he is a lot of things that are a lot worse. I'm not gonna start talking about like various different crimes, but like it's not like he is someone that's like a lot worse. This isn't like, if this is a pattern of behavior, yeah, name and shame. Yeah, and that's why I agree with Dex. The dude got drunk, he got aggro. The only difference is that this happened in a Warhammer tournament event, and it didn't happen in a nightclub. If anything, really, it should be reported to police if this is potentially a pattern of behavior from the guy, but I don't think you should name and shame him. I don't think so. I don't think that's necessarily a good thing.
Hobby Henchman, secondary objectives team, basically said, hey guys, and they got a shout out from BEK for being like super good sportsmanship about the whole situation, because obviously they were there and they saw what happened. They basically gave the other team a 10-10 on the unplayed game.
Don't serve booze in an event.
Hanging player, essentially, because the other team only had 4
Potentially.
in a 5-player team event.
Most
So
people
one of
can
their
just
players
like
was
drink
not
and
gonna
be
get
fine
played. It would
though.
have been 20 out otherwise. They said at the start, hey, well, 10-10. And then I guess that they just randomly paired, which oftentimes does happen in 5-player teams events, because 5-player teams events, you have so much less control over where your players get placed that a lot of times it ends up being kind of random anyway. So we have, even at like final tables at National Tabletop League events and AETC events, that the teams will just randomly pair up because it saves them 15 minutes on the pairing process. And unfortunately, the pairings went very well for Hobby Henshin. They did get a shout out on BDK where they talked about the fact that the game after this had occurred ended up being kind of relatively low key in order to sort of offset this whole situation from happening. So that at least is not so bad. But that's all the information that I have. I sort of talked about this at the beginning, but we have seen.
I think the. I don't think that not serving alcohol is necessarily like an answer to this problem, because when you think about it, there's so many events like this that serve alcohol that don't have any issues. That the people can handle their drink absolutely fine. And that's where like we run into issues of just like, oh, one person did this bad thing, let's ban this thing that's relatively completely normal forever. Especially because like it's a social event at the end of the day. It's a social event. And I guess the sort of way to look at this is like British culture is somewhat reliant on drinking. Not for me personally. It's an adult social event. These are grown ass men that should firstly be able to handle their drink. And like to kind of take away alcohol from this situation would be weird when like places like we spoke about this before, Bergman's Bar exist. You can literally go rent a table at Warhammer World and grab a beer at the same time. That's like very British. That's very British and normal. Like, it's hard in a venue to police it as well. Also consider this. Some of these events only make money behind the bar. You might rent out like a hall or something to do like, if it's not at a hobby shop, for example, and they rent out a hall to be able to do a big event like this, the beer is on tap and they have to reach a certain threshold in order to get part of their deposit back. And to be able to like not have that deal potentially when we're talking about large events, which that might not be the deal in this case, but when we're talking about large events like this, if there's multiple different teams playing, that could be kind of a killer in terms of being able to host these in future and having like decent spaces in order to do that. That's just a thing that happens in the UK. It happens with like weddings, for example, but it does happen with a lot of places that have bars. Yeah, alcohol is a factor, but it wasn't the cause. I barely drink as well, Sonny. I don't drink a lot, but I'm not gonna like, you could ban alcohol and I wouldn't be unhappy about it. Notice me said by hi. But like, I don't think that banning it is answer. If you ban, okay, we're gonna use the prohibition as an example of this. If you ban it from an event, there is a likelihood that people are gonna go out and drink beforehand anyway. Yeah, you will make more on booze in an event like this than on the launch of 40K. It is silly as a business not to sell booze, so it'd be silly for them to ban it. No, yeah, I've never been to like any sort of event, including like any like tabletop cons or anything like that, where there wasn't alcohol nearby. We could swap it with weed if it was more legal in this country. Yeah, this sounds potentially like pre-drinks gone out of hand. Yeah. Friend of yours got married and the wedding was dry and everyone in the parking lot was drinking. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. People will find a way. People will find a way. Yeah, but I think smoking is like smellier than drinking, right? If you're smoking it, yeah. Just give everyone a gummy or two. You know, everyone will be really chill. Easy, done. Attendance will be down compared to a separate event held at the same time with alcohol being available. As sad as it is, Frogatus, yeah, 100%. We have it here now that people want some beers while playing. I don't really get it, but that's people's had ever a good time. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, including myself, you know, I'm quite social, at least on stream. However, I find it a lot easier to be social in a group setting if I have alcohol. I drank on Jeopardy, and it was a lot easier on me throughout the evening to feel better about myself after I had like 1.5 drinks or like 1 drink. It just helps me not be so like, I don't know, what's the word? Anxious, I guess, and just like not talking. Rather go for a fancy cocktail bar for a night than booze or gaming? Yeah, I want to go to a fancy cocktail bar. Yo, can we do cocktails and Warhammer one night? Can we have Warhammer cocktails and then play 11th edition and be dog shit at it? Or I don't know. I don't even care if it's 40k. I'll play Old World. I'll play Blood Bowl. I don't give a fuck. Doing Bucky and Brew in the car between games and kebabs until we pass out. Done. Deal. Ride a cocktail. I wore a cocktail dress for my prom. Emperor Martinez. Make an apple juice cocktail. Dude, you can make some really nice like mocktails. Yeah, who's going to Imps and Hungry can serve us all cocktails? We're gonna make Hungry make them. Meet up at Warhammer followed by a night out. We could. Can we do it in a week where the uni students are off? Oh my god, yeah, there's a self-service bar in Nottingham. Where you get a, I don't know if anyone else has been there apart from me and Noz. You get a card, right? And you like beep your card in the bar, and then you pour yourself like a pint of like whatever, or like however much you want. And then you accumulate how much money you spend. And then you have to settle it by the end of the night. It's pretty fucking good. It's that bar, I hope it still exists. Those are dangerous. Yeah, you don't realize how much money you spent until like after you're like leaving. Noz got fucking wasted. Noz got absolutely fucking he got so sloshed. Yeah, it's a tab card. I like Alchemist too. You didn't get wasted. You were wasted. You were really drunk. You were drunk. You were pretty fucking drunk. You were. Wait, okay, you're ditching me. Okay, that's nice. You wasn't really drunk. I feel like you were. You only had like, you had more than that. I had to help you walk, you fucking idiot. I had to help you walk! And I'm pretty sure that was that night. And I got hair on my mouth, hold on. Noz and I's first date was at the Alchemist. And I was really sick. That wasn't that night, that was another night? Oh. What night was that? I can't even remember. It was so long ago now. First time I've been to Alchemist like one time. And I was really sick. My tummy hurt so bad. I was really sick. You don't know because you don't think you have been that drunk. You were that drunk in Nottingham. You were. I remember having to help you walk. I remember it because we walked past the Tesco and I went into Tesco and I bought a meal deal and stuff for a homeless lady. and you were like kind of losing your shit about it, and you were like, oh, that's so nice of you, you're the best. And I'm just like, I just like to make sure people are eaten. Like, hello Abby, how you doing? I think Hungry has been the worst drunk. He wasn't there, but the story scares you. I don't, not necessarily see me drunk like at home, I think. You don't remember this? Yeah, because you were that drunk. Because you were that drunk. Yes! Oh, brunch? I'm a nice person? Yeah, I know. Brunch, we drank a lot of alcohol. Yeah, we had 12 cocktails in 60 minutes. I wasn't even that drunk. So we went for brunch. I had 12 cocktails in like 60 minutes. And I got home and I slept. Yeah. We were on a timer, but the servers were being nice and they were pre-taking our orders. There was a lot of alcohol. Then we also got like a snack, like a sandwich sort of thing. It was pretty good. The drunkest you see me, I think, was Christmas Eve. I think that's the drunkest you've seen me. Oh my god. The first time we did happy hour, you were mega drunk. Yeah, I drank a whole bowl of gin. I wouldn't recommend it. I fucking love gin. No, happy hour, I was very drunk. I fell off my chair. But you also had to throw up, so yeah. I flew up! I don't drink a lot, so when I drink, I don't drink a lot and I get really, really drunk. A bowl of gin, not a cup. I have like a... Hold on. I can show you guys my cup. Let me bear it back really quick. I'll show you how big it is. I'll show you how big my bowl is, you know. Fishbowl glass? Yeah. This is my gin cup. I love me a gin bowl. It's so big. This is all I drink gin out of. It's just a balloon. It's so fucking dirty. I haven't used this for ages. Need banana? Okay. I got a bunch of bananas. Here you go. Here's the bananas for scale. There you go. Why is it dirty if I haven't used it? These are really hard to wash. Luna does not pee in this. This is just kept in the cupboard. It just gets dirty and it's kept in the cupboard. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. 10 inches? How many inches is my banana? Hold on. An aura of crust? True. Yeah, it's pretty big. How big is my banana? Live on stream. Let me tell you how big my bananas are. Oh, fuck. I do love a weird beer, as long as it's not an IPA. My banana is from tip to head. It is 18 centimeters curved. How big is that? Tip to base, my banana is 18 centimeters curved. If I straightened it out, it'd probably be bigger. Yeah, 18. What is 18 centimeters in inches? Yeah, we're showing off hogs. This is the prop stream. 7 inches? I'm beating you all by 5. Went to Mexican block party in Texas and they had a vendor serving big blender cups of margaritas with extra shots of tequila and you ended up with like 4 of them. Oh god, I fucking love. Sick banana, bro. Thank you. Sick, thank you. They're very nice. Maybe I'll eat one. I don't like stout. I don't like stout. I guess I'm done panning today. I don't like stout. I wish I did. I'm beating you by 7 inches, baby. It's an innie. It's an innie. It's gonna be wrong. I just don't like it. I just don't like stout. They're too heavy for me. I like Guinness, but I don't like, and they're too heavy. I hate these, by the way. I hate this new shit. Why is there a banana glass? I was showing chat the size of my glass. They wanted a banana for scale. Rum? I like rum. I like rum. Oh god. Guinness is a stout. That's why I say Guinness is the only stout that I like. Because it's not as heavy as the other stouts. Okay. That's the end of today's stream. I gotta go shower. What if I just put this up here? How do you feel about that? It feels like I'm the one talking. I gotta go shower because I gotta go, I gotta go into the office tomorrow. Womp womp. Send me some stouts, or you can recommend them and I can go get them myself. Depending on where they're from. Am I taking that banana with me? No, I'm gonna eat it before I shower. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I don't know when I'll be back. I know I'm streaming at the weekend. I don't know. When else I'll be streaming. Maybe Friday. I'm gonna eat it in one bite. Shit. Do you want to see how much I can put in my mouth? Oh yeah, I wanted to play Helldivers this week. That's what I wanted to do. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, I'm gonna see how much I can put in one bite. Why not? Why not? Blah, blah, blah. Without choking myself. I can too buy a banana. I'm trying to eat it, not deep fry it. Tomorrow? I can on Thursday. I can't tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be dead. Like when I pretended to be Weeping Bell. Sorry to disappoint you guys. Okay. Okay. The banana is done. We finished the banana. How is he supposed to eat it? In bites. In bites. Not a fruit goat. I would disagree. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Hello, Teason. How you doing? The banana is spent. I know. Looking at me, he's really sad now. Sad looking banana. Oh. I love it when they get like sugary. I'm monkey maxing. I'm always monkey maxing. Why is Scuff is insane. 11 hours. 11 hours. Okay. Is there anyone streaming? Let's see if there is anyone in miniature models. No! That's why. I know, but she finished early yesterday. She rated me. There's like no one on. There's no one on. What is this mouse? This is a Logitech G600. Is it G600? This is my favorite mouse of all time. Yeah, visiting. I raid visit a lot. I raid visit a lot. Is there anyone that I am following who is streaming? My desk gives you anxiety? Don't worry, same. You wanna see worse? All of this paint. All of this paint. Also some pop chips. Also some pop chips. Real estate is covered in dirt. It's not even dirt. It's just paint. It's just paint. It's just paint. What's my favorite color? Favorite flavor paint? I don't know why I read that as color. I think Monument wins. Monument wins. I think Monument has the best tasting paint. By far. It's looking cool. Thank you! It'll be done soon. I promise it'll be done. Let's see. Teresa's still doing her partner push. Let's go. We'll go raid her. We'll go raid Teresa. Because she's still doing her partner push. I'm glad that she's on. I'm glad that she's on. We can raid her. Please go stick around. She's partner pushing. She's got a new model. It's fucking awesome. I will be back maybe Thursday. Maybe we'll do a Helldiver stream on Thursday because that's when the Warhammer stuff comes out. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. I will be at the weekend. I might be doing a big walk collab at the weekend, so we'll see. If not, bye. I'll take pictures of this guy. I'll take pictures of this guy soon. I just gotta do a little thing on him and then I'll take pictures of him and I'll varnish him. Isn't he pretty? Goodbye, I love you. Say it back. If you're not already part of the Discord, feel free to join the Discord. No? Okay, that's fine. Okay, yo, don't ew me. See, even Gunga does it. Also, watch my new YouTube video. Watch my fucking new YouTube video, please. Please. I'm no, okay.